It's Elite POV, coming live to your area on twitch.tv.
Let's fucking go!
We are your number one place for everything in the world of all elite wrestling. And just remember, when you're with us, you'll always be elite.
Yo, it's clear to see when you open up your feed that ain't nobody better than Elite POV. We bring the heat to your screen every week, cause ain't nobody better than Elite POV. So understand every time that we speak that ain't nobody better than Elite POV. Our 3 letters is all you'll ever need, cause ain't nobody better than Elite POV.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Elite POV, where it's podcast time, and you know what that means. I'm one of your hosts, Phil Cataldo, but you can call me Philium. What are we laughing at?
50 episodes in, it sounds like you're just doing the intro for the first time.
Why?
You slowed it down. You're like,
No.
No.
It's because I have this the Twitch on my thing, and it was echoing.
Oh, so you're hearing yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
That must have been awkward.
But welcome to the show. It's a fucking clusterfuck like it always is. And remember, Elite POV stands for what? Fuck them casuals, baby! Woo! Fuck them!
I think that
Fuck
makes
them
sense.
all!
No, it doesn't make sense, Pete.
All I'm talking about. Let's go. I'm back.
Okay.
And I had COVID last week, so I just used all my energy in that opening segment.
So let's take a week off so I can get COVID.
Yeah. Well, I'm one of your hosts, Phil Cataldo.
Waste a
You
good
can call me
surprise
Phil.
on you.
Waste a good surprise on me. Alongside the heart and soul of our show, she wasn't on every 50th episode, but we wish she was, and that is Miss Jackie Rodriguez. What is
Only
up?
been 150th episode.
Rodriguez.
What's up, everybody? Congratulations to us on 50 episodes. This is our milestone. This is going to be hyped. We're going to do giveaways and give back to you guys for giving so much to us. So thank you.
And also on the other end, we got the producer. We got the man who single-handedly created Undisputed Elite, and that is Mr. Kyle Masters. What is up?
I'd like to take full credit for that, so I'm expecting royalties, Tony Khan. So hopefully I get my check never in the mail, because it's probably never going to happen. So, but I'm going to say my prayer circle helped with that. And it's not Paragon, thank God. We're not here talking about how the Paragon are probably going to face Bullet Club at Forbidden Door. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? 50 episodes. 50. And I was part of like 40.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I came in like, was it October, November?
November.
November.
Like
you were episode 22. I was episode.
But remember, I did episodes on my own. I think I did like
10.
10. So who knows? Who knows anymore, right? Who makes the rules?
It's a celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Isaac is telling me I got to say Pop the boy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we can officially start now.
See,
And the last man to introduce.
We pop when you say that.
The last man to introduce. The man who went and got a CM Punk haircut the weekend that CM Punk is going to lose in the main event of Double or Nothing.
I'll tell you
Mr.
why.
Anthony DeStefano.
I'll tell you why I got a CM Punk haircut. It's because I am leaving this place. I am quitting. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home.
He's making
We'll get to that at some point.
making a WWE podcast called, what was it? For the Fed.
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 They exclusively only watch main event.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nobody needs to know my announcement yet. We'll save that.
You just said what it was.
I know, but they don't know if I'm being serious or not. I tell them to go fuck themselves.
That popped me so bad. They exclusively watch me.
Listen, Ant's favorite title is the Intercontinental one. It's the only where they gets debuted. 6-star Jackie R. You're right. All Elite Matt.
It is.
Yeah,
sexy.
I'm not dressed for the occasion.
We're supposed to dress up?
No, we were supposed to undress for the occasion.
Oh.
Remember, somebody said we were going to be naked for the 50th episode.
Was that me? Was that you? Was that supposed to be me?
I think Kyle said it.
Well, we can on Twitch.
Are you calling us punters, Anthony?
If you guys subscribe to OnlyFans for Elite POV, you guys can get that content there.
Yep,
it.
it's up there.
Let's go.
I'm pretty sure
God,
there's got to be an OnlyFans.
We got the Italian dad.
Hey, what's
Just
up,
coming back from
boy?
watering the driveway.
Yo, you want the brajo or what? You
What
you buying
accent
here,
is
yo?
that, Kyle? What the fuck accent?
It took a hard turn there at the end.
It was like, what is it? Where is he going with
It took a hard turn. It's like, oh,
Dude,
what
Ant
country
looks
is
like
this?
every fucking character in Goodfellas.
Yo, shouts
Yo,
to
you
rest in
look
peace.
different every other video we have.
I know.
bro.
I look skinny right now. Did I
You're
lose
good,
weight
bro.
during COVID? What the fuck?
Isn't white
Great.
supposed to make you look bigger?
My man's
too?
fucking sitting there dressed like Tyler the Creator talking shit. Look at
Oh,
him.
that's not. I hate that motherfucker. Please, let's not do that, right? But we have a great show planned for you guys. I have no idea what it is because Kyle and Jackie planned everything because they're better than me,
Should,
and
should
you
I,
know it.
And you know it.
should
and you
I
know
should I get the shit out of the way though? Should I tell
Yeah,
him?
just say we're gonna start with Ant's announcement that everybody knows already.
So this, yeah, everybody kind of knows. I don't know if people know, but this is my last. Why is my camera fucking up? Of course, right? Because this is part of the fucking reason. This is part of the reason.
His camera.
this
He's gonna be
is-
gone until he gets a new camera.
Yes, which is never. So this is my last full time show because I might hop back in once in a while with Elite POV. I'm leaving to pursue other ventures, aka being a dad, and not talking about wrestling. But you're not allowed to see my nipples. You have to go to Only Ants for that. Ascend it. But yeah, I mean, so 3 years ago when I left, I always said I had this void, right? I had the void and made me want to come back and do it. Well, the void has been filled, right? It was an amazing run. I got to do it with these guys who I'm still going to watch wrestling with every Wednesday, still go to All Out together, but I have different obligations and my mind's in other places right now, so I'm going to be stepping away from the show full time. But I think PPV weekends, you'll see me come back and do some shit. I'm going to be like The Rock. I'm going to go Hollywood. I'll come back once every like 4 years.
So when's the Young Ant show debuting?
Young Ant. It's a story about
Young
my
Ant.
Italian father.
Is Timothy Chalamet playing you?
So this is
And it's
yeah,
actually
right.
going to be in Fast 10.
Yeah, I am. Yes.
That's what it is.
I'm Don's younger brother, Don.
Did
Well,
you guys
yeah,
hear
so-
they casted his grandmother? I'm like, what is happening, bro?
Yeah, like who? What the fuck? But I love you guys and thank you for all the support. And obviously, like we all hang out anyway, so nothing's gonna change here with the friend dynamic. I just I think I've kind of moved on, right? Like it's been 8 years of podcasting for me, 8 years of it, and it's like eventually the show has to end eventually, and I can't get up to talk about wrestling anymore. My passion's not there to get excited to talk about wrestling. I like talking to you guys in our private chat, you know what I mean, on Wednesday night. And it's weird because like last time I left, it was because I wasn't passionate about the product. And this time I'm leaving and I'm still really passionate about the product. I'm just not passionate sharing my opinion with people anymore. I don't want to be the internet guy. There's a glass ceiling in this that I feel that we get 2 great interviews and then there's a glass ceiling where now they're not letting us interview people. So, you know what I mean? Like the end game, what is the end game for this? If it's to hang out with friends and people I love, I do that every Wednesday night. So that's my end game. And, you know, I'm doing this so I can, for one, I'm joining a basketball league so I can be in shape again and not have a heart attack at 35 years old. So I can be there for my kids. And I'm still going to be doing the E-Fed. Kyle and I will still be working together. Phil and I still hang out. Jackie, I'll subscribe to her OnlyFans. I don't know. But
Coming soon.
no, we'll all be here Wednesdays, and you know, Jackie and her brother Nate, we're gonna be having pay-per-view parties every single pay-per-view very soon. So it's thank you guys and cheers to you. But yeah, this is gonna be my last.
There's
one.
only
This is
one
my
way.
last one.
There's only one way. Chat, everyone who's watching live right now. There's only one way that we need to honor Ant. I need everybody in the chat to type in, "Leave the memories alone."
Yeah, can someone cue that song?
I
and
will remember.
just-
Will you remember?
We're all singing
me?
different missing songs.
Yeah.
Every step I take.
Noah said
Oh
it.
my
Keep your
God.
cock in your pants.
Yeah.
She's not starting on
Yeah.
OnlyFans. That was a joke.
There's gonna be
Put the
a,
lotion down. Put the fucking lotion down. I'm looking at you.
there's gonna be a slideshow at the end, and it's gonna have like Sarah McLaughlin playing the back.
In the arms of
Oh my
an
god, he's
angel.
leaving the show. He's not dying. What the hell?
Hey, those commercials are not dead dogs. Come on now.
Guys, I'm
Those
really
dogs
just pulling a Cody
really
Rhodes. I'm gonna be on a WWE podcast.
Or the Fed coming soon to your podcast.
Yo, the whole chat's
And I
going off.
came back because I said WWE was watched by my hero.
Yo, the whole chat's singing.
Yeah, there we go.
Unbelievable. What a way to
Oh
start.
yeah,
the
we got to
show.
play Creed. But thank you guys for real. Like it's been a great run. I told them I was going to take the summer off, and maybe I'll come back. That's why I'm not putting like an official statement out saying I'm done. But
Pulling a Ric Flair.
I'm done. No,
Listen, you get
I
the
have to be a
CM Punk
giant piece
haircut,
of shit,
9
and I'm
years
not
to
at
come
that
back.
level yet.
9 years
Yeah.
to come back.
We'll see. Yeah, 7 years. Let me just fucking keep this haircut, and maybe I'll go try.
one last
you-
podcast in 9 years.
Oh man.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's talk about wrestling for.
All right,
for
so now I'm handing the show over to Kyle as
All
he
right.
giggles.
I'm
as he
sorry.
does his best.
That popped the shit out of me. I popped
Yeah.
myself.
Wait, are we now? As we go.
Oh my.
Everyone's graduation song. It's like,
Oh,
bro, I'm
that's
graduating
nice.
4th grade. I'm not dying.
Together.
Every time I hear that song now, I think of 21 Jump Street.
Wait, her name was Vitamin C, right?
Yes, it was.
The girl who sang the song, yeah.
I'm gonna come up with a OnlyFans called Vitamin D. Your daily dose of dick.
Guarantee that's already made.
I'm 100% guaranteed that's already made.
All right, so I'm gonna take it over, but I'm gonna do just a couple of house cleaning things before we get going here, guys. Make sure you are subscribing to our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/ElitePOV. You get a lot of cool extras there. Me and Phil actually will be recording a few episodes of Nerdy Elite soon because Obi-Wan just dropped, Stranger Things just dropped. You know, Jurassic Park's about to come out in June. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to talk about nerd-wise. So Nerdy Elite coming soon, and then more K2 Observer, which we got a lot of good feedback for.
Listen,
Myself and
K2
Kenny.
Observer's awesome. You guys sound like a real legit show that I would
She
listen
might
to.
always be wrong, but we love our Kimmy.
Yeah.
It's still a good time. We may be wrong, but like 90% of the time, but it's a 90%
You know, we're so wrong that we end up being right.
We're just gonna advertise that we're gonna be 90% wrong.
90%
Damn.
wrong.
We may get one right.
What's the quote from
Yo,
fucking
K2
Anchorman?
sounds like
Oh,
a
something like 60% of the time it works every time, or something. like
K2
that.
sounds
Yeah,
like
it works
something
every
like
time, 60%
you-
of the time.
you pop in the club. Like we'd be at like the nightclub and people are like, yo, I got that K2 on me. And you're like, all right,
You gotta be like the K2 Observer. We get it right all the time. 10% of the time.
Love it. We're gonna do that. And then check out our merch store, guys, ElitePOVmerch.com. A lot of cool shirts there. The Pop the Boys shirts.
I still get royalty checks on the pod, the boys, whatnot.
Babyface, I have no friends. Let's fucking go. A lot of cool shirts on there, guys, and we're still have those. The one Jackie's wearing right now.
Yes, I will
the Pride
get
shirts
myself
and the
up.
trans Pride shirts and the non-binary Pride
Not yet.
shirts.
Go ahead, lift them up.
With the,
But all proceeds do go towards her brother Nate's surgery fund, which you guys have been a freaking amazing at.
love you all.
We love you, Nate.
Yeah, and then you guys even tweeting us pictures has been the absolute best thing ever. So thank you guys all for that. But yeah, let's get into some wrestling. We'll touch base on Dynamite, which I watched half of because I've been busy because I got a new dog and I've been like 100% focused on
I
the
like
dog
him already.
and Phil's been giving
Kyle's
me
dog.
shit.
Kyle's dog, Kyle's had that dog for 1 week. Already made him miss Dynamite.
Literally 2 days. That's not even a week.
Yeah, 2
Literally,
days.
Kyle got more shit for getting a dog than I did for leaving the whole fucking show.
Yeah, seriously.
Phil's like, here's a heart for you. He's like, Kyle, you're a piece of shit.
And I named him Moxley, and then Phil's like, I still don't like it. Nah, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Yo,
Because
I'm gonna
Phil
get a
wanted
dog and name it
Mark
Kingston,
Malarkey.
and then we're gonna have a meetup. It'll
Yeah,
be Mox and
everybody in the
Kingston.
chat right now, tell me it would have been better if you guys also watched the E-Fed. If Kyle named his dog Bark Malarkey.
Bark Malarkey.
I'm not standing
right
there
there.
out there at 6 a.m. yelling "Bark Malarkey" if he starts to
You know
run
what?
away.
Why? That'd be hilarious.
You know, I think that all the time, like, because obviously I want a dog and I'll probably never get one because Brittany's allergic. But, like, I don't know, maybe one day. But if I always think of, like, giving them, like, a super nerdy name and, like, I'm going to be screaming out the window at, like, some crazy fucking name. It'd be hilarious.
I was gonna name my dog when I get a golden retriever Ari after Entourage.
Ari
So it's
Gold?
Ari the golden retriever because
Nice.
Ari Gold. But then my wife
Character based
said
on you.
I have to name it Disney. I have to name it Disney something. So
Oh, you can do
Name it
Olaf.
Datney.
that's a good name. I never thought about that. No,
Datney?
we're gonna say Bruno.
like the.
Because it kind of just
Sasha-
fits us because we're fucking Italian as shit, and I
Like-
sweat meatball sauce as you can see right now. So.
Oh, I think I meant like the Sasha Baron Cohen movie, Bruno.
No.
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 How funny is it that the most famous Bruno right now is a Colombian, not an Italian?
Hey, I'm down with it.
They're Colombian in that movie.
Yeah, you want to see my favorite? Never mind. I'm not going to show you. I showed you guys
Please
already.
don't.
Guys,
I'm scared.
no, I showed you the TikTok. Right?
Patreon.com/Elite POV
Yeah.
to see what Ant's talking.
Caliente.
But we'll quickly just run through
Caliente.
Dynamite. We're not gonna say you're talking about the whole show because everyone kind of wants to hear our predictions. You guys watched Dynamite and Rampage already. Rampage was literally like a half hour before this show, and
It was cool.
Rampage was Rampage. I mean, there's nothing.
The
really
main
to
event
it.
was fun.
Main event was
First off, Gangrel was on it, so it was probably one of the better Rampage. Let's be real.
I really was hoping though that they would have done. I know they can't get the Brood theme song technically, but that still would have been cool if they were like the new Brood Hardys. You know what I mean?
I don't know. The only time I've
Gangrel.
ever cheered for the Hardys is when the Bucks cosplayed them. So,
And like
congratulations,
you know,
Rampage.
clearly they're making their own House of Black over there. Why can't we just do the new Brood and have the fire?
It's not
entrance and
called the
everything?
House of Black. It's called Judgment Day.
Oh, sorry, PG version, Judgment Day. Shit, we need a group name. I don't know. Look at the pay-per-view list. What do we?
Yeah.
What don't we
We're
use
gonna be
anymore?
Backlash.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah,
They were almost called Bash at the Beach, but
they're always called Armageddon.
Wait a second. Hit row? No, we're gonna go Money in the Bank.
No, you guys are gonna wrestle on Tuesdays. You'll be known as Taboo Tuesday.
Oh man, Nate in the chat says House of Whack is more like.
there you go, Nate. I'm loving that.
Speaking of
Um,
House of Whack,
casuals,
if I showed you this TikTok, Phil, it,
it would definitely be a House of Whack over
All right,
here.
let's get back on the rails.
Billboard
here.
button.
Please get it on track.
It's a celebration. We're
They just popped
the boys. Double or nothing. Anyways, steel cage match actually opened up Dynamite this week, which is so literally I think this marks it, right? This is the first Dynamite in who knows how long that didn't open with Adam Cole, CM Punk, or Bryan Danielson.
Brian Danielson, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Wardlow gets just a big ovation, so it just makes sense.
But
It's
I know,
fine.
but they continued this big streak for like since their debut that one of them three always opened the show. So now
Well, listen, a lot of people are going to talk about how great the match is, and we'll get into it. But the first thing that needs to be said is I need to hear Jackie's opinion on that fucking gap between the door and the ring. Because Jackie was not having it.
It wasn't like the gap between the door and the ring. It was the little ledge of the cage that was like up instead of it being like just open on the bottom. It's like people had to step over it. I was just waiting for one of the security guards to come in to fucking trip over it. So yeah, again, like after what happened with Danielson's leg getting stuck in the ramp, can we not do these weird things that clumsy people like
Yeah, but that
myself
wasn't
will
work,
trip
though. That wasn't
over?
real.
That doesn't work though.
It doesn't matter. Like what
Don't
the
work
next
yourself
week
into a
after?
shoot, brother.
Daniel Bryan, leg stuck in the ring. I'm sitting there like, is this American Dragon caught in the crossfire? Is he working? or
Working or
shooting?
He's
I
there,
don't know.
my boy Dean Ambrose, he was laughing there the whole time.
Brie Bella runs the ring. Now it's working. Is shooting working? I don't know. That's a Bella twin.
So yeah, the match was fun.
Well, speaking of gap between the ring, I know I'm getting into the match or like after the match where Wardlow powerbombed the security guard into the shadow realm, like went into the cage and then disappeared.
That dude folded. He folded
Yeah,
like
where the fuck
and
did he
just
go?
went down.
It was like the fucking little tunnels in Super Mario. He's like, you're like, where'd he go?
This man actually tweeted with his indie wrestler account too. I forgot what he said, but he
I'm
tweeted
about to
out.
fucking sign him.
He's alive.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, we
alive.
should sign him. We should sign him to fucking AWF. bro.
Hey, buddy, do you want to come be on our EFED? I know you wrestle for real, but
Yeah.
Not really though.
You'll
One
actually
highlight,
win
that
here.
was-
your career's over. You just went into the cage and then disappeared.
We probably have more people fucking watching us than packing the gymnasium in fucking Idaho or wherever you wrestle.
Oh, God.
Damn.
I mean, he ain't wrong though.
Am I wrong? You're sitting here and tell me I'm wrong.
Kyle, how did it feel to see your boy Sean Spears get fucking hands like that, bro?
Sucks, but like I knew it was like Sean
need to do
Spears ain't
more with
winning,
that
girls. There's no
bullshit.
pay-per-view match. Like I'm not an
Nah, that's
idiot. I'm not
bullshit.
going in and going like Sean Spears can't win. I'm not gonna be
Bro,
one of those fans.
here's my problem with the shit.
They
is
sound like that, Jackie. Don't look at me like that.
like they let fucking like even tonight they let those jobbers get fucking some offense on the Bucks. Like let Sean Spears get some fucking offense. Like let him. Like he's such a good wrestler, and they fucking everything he's in on main TV is a squash. I know. Watch Dark, watch Elevation. Now I have a life. I want to see Sean Spears beat someone's
We're
ass.
the
On
ones who say watch Dark and Elevation.
I know. I have a life.
I mean, Sean Spears screwed MJF basically in this match. So, like, could this be maybe the first sign of like MJF saying, "I don't need you anymore"?
Maybe.
MJF's going to hire new muscle. I think you're going to see Brian Cage at the pay-per-view. Brian Cage has hinted that he has something big in AEW coming up, and I think he's going to – it's either him or Big Cass. One of them is going to be the muscle for him because he needs a new muscle man because he has no one to protect him, and they kind of killed Sean Spears' momentum. Like, I don't believe that Sean Spears is going to protect MJF, right? Like,
that's right, Ascended. That promo he cut
was fire.
Was
On
so
Road
good. On Road 2.
So good.
yeah, longer than the
Oh,
match. It was
man.
awesome.
Like that was, but seriously though, that promo he got, I'm like, I'm sitting there watching this promo and going like, why don't they let this guy do it? Like he can cut that good of a promo in ring. He's done it before. So like,
He's awesome.
I don't
What are
understand
they
how
doing?
like they're only using him as what Cody said when they first had his first feud. He's like, oh, great
He's a good
right
hand.
Like
So basically, they pigeonholed him with that, and now they're going to just stick to that because that's all we all remember that somehow, right?
well, they did the glove thing with Tully, which it had the right idea. Just it was during the COVID era, so like the crowd.
The glove thing reminded me
Yeah.
of Eric Rowan and that stupid spider in the box. I'm like, eventually this is going to have a payoff, and then the payoff was nothing.
Yeah.
Well, the payoff was him and Scorpio having a great feud that like
Yeah.
propelled Scorpio at the time.
Yeah, well, we need to propel Sean Spears. Like, why is he the one that's always propelling? Right? He's always the one doing the propelling.
Like you need it,
He's a
to
propeller.
have imagine him with the TNT belt and cutting promos like that.
Motherfucker, if Frankie
Yeah.
Kazarian can fucking get on TV and a pay-per-view, why the fuck can't Sean Spears?
Yo,
What
your
the fuck?
favorite. All right. Elite
The
Hunter.
Elite Hunter.
Can we start talking about Frank Kazarian now?
I need another drink.
He had a great time being the background guy with the Rampage tonight. Like he was
Like,
do you notice he was
Who
like
can
talking?
help us? Who can help us get Sammy and Ty cheered? Send in the Elite Hunter. And everyone's like, I don't give a fuck about him.
But like
what?
Yeah.
they're inside
Oh,
like
no.
America's top team, and like I'm trying to focus on what Ty and Sammy are saying, and he's just talking in the background, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, Frankie, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I don't
up.
care what you're doing over
He's
there.
over there smashing glass. Like, I'm going to get you, Nick Jackson. You're not an Elite Hunter anymore, dude. You're the rock and roll rebel or whatever you are. The
I'm gonna
fuck
get you,
out.
Nick Jack-
I'm going to get you, Nick. Man, I'm coming for you, brother.
Kenny, if you come back, this is you.
Like, you're not the Elite Hunter, bro. Take your hood down. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh man, what a mess.
But yeah,
Weird.
justice for Sean Spears. I think that he's played that role so well that people are convinced that he's not capable of going above that. But I think we saw a little glimmer of that, so hopefully they give him a shot to just be that guy.
Yo, Frankie's the new Marty Jannetty. Did I ever tell you when I was walking out of like a wrestling show at WrestleMania 29? We we saw Marty Jannetty. My brother was like, "Yo, Marty, can I get a picture?" He's like, $10. And like nobody was going up to him. I'm like, bro, we're the only people who even recognize you. You should pay me $5 for taking this picture. Fuck Marty Jannetty.
Dude, that was the same thing with Rhino. I remember being at a House of Hardcore way back in the day, and this is when it was when the Blade and the Bunny were there, and they're known as Cherry Bomb and Pepper Parks. Rhino was there, like the table after. I was talking to the Bunny and the Blade. They were down to earth, didn't ask for money at all. We sat there, talked for a half hour. I go to the next table just to like meet Rhino and say hi to him, and I'm like, hi, and he's like, hey, that's $20. he points right at his autograph photo. That's $20. just
Like, no, bro, I'm good. Like, I can get $3 for this on eBay.
Couldn't
Like,
even
I'm
be
not
friendly with the
fucking
guy.
buying this.
I just say, hey, how's it going? He's like, hi, that's $20. Like, okay.
Jake the Snake Roberts called me a jackass for not wanting his shirt after I got his autograph. I'm like, I don't
Yep.
want your fucking stupid shirt.
Yep. I remember that.
Anyways,
Don't make me fucking beat your ass a little bit.
I'm not Lance Archer.
Yeah.
I win my matches.
Wow. Another highlighted thing on Dynamite, I guess everyone was like chit chatting about was the whole Hangman and CM Punk promo, which it got really intense.
So good.
Yeah. But I want to let Ant talk about it first because being the resident CM Punk #1 fan here. So
I actually think Hangman got the best of him. Like I think that was done on purpose. Punk kind of played like the no, like that's not where I'll show you at the like he didn't come. Punk could have fired back, right? And Punk could have ended him because Punk's a much better promo. But this wasn't about Punk, right? Hangman proved he can cut a really good promo, mixing kayfabe and backstage shit to kind of put heat on Punk. It's kind of like the same thing that him and Cena did, Punk and Cena.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was all about backstage heat, shaking hands, respect. And Punk's been doing that a lot, which I think's cool because I'm a Punk mark. So like I get the references when I see them. But to other fans, it's new and it feels new. And I think it put Hangman in a spot to cut that passionate promo. We haven't seen that kind of passion and fire from Hangman during this title reign. And it made me think, as much as I want Punk to win, that this is just going to add to the Hangman reign. And you're going to see a new, more aggressive Hangman after this. And I think you're going to see Punk go heel. I really do think, because if Punk got on him, Punk was getting CM Punk chance the whole time and he wasn't saying much. If Punk started unloading on the mic, that the crowd would have been 100% Punk, right? So I feel like they kind of set that up so the fans could stay 50-50, and then something big's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be a handshake. I think Hangman beats Punk. This is what I think now. I want Punk to win. I think Hangman beats Punk. Hangman puts his hand out. Punk hits him with the GTS and turns heel.
And the lights go out and Okada comes out.
And it's fucking Sting, right?
What was it? Was it you, Kyle, that sent me that thing? Or did I see it somewhere?
What?
I think it was you.
That,
The fan booking or whatever.
Yeah, like Punk wins, and then it's like confetti started falling from the ceiling, but instead of confetti, he picks it up and it's Okada dollars, and then the lights go out and Okada comes out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent that, but
Holy shit! I
right,
just had a drink drop in my fridge. I'll be right back.
Yeah. But anyways, while he's getting his drink, the line that he says is interesting too. When he mentions, I think it's safe to say that the biggest moment of my career happened right here in Las Vegas, mentioning, that's where the great pipe bomb was. It was in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the hell he was talking about, but
it's weird. I always know because that's when they were doing the shitty Raw roulette nights, and they only do it when they were in Vegas. So like it went hand in hand, and it was a roulette match because it was a roulette chosen R-Truth versus versus John Cena in a tables match.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's where the pipe bomb was, which was great. So I thought that line was pretty cool. But yeah, it just Hangman did get the better of him. I kind of knew that it would be more of a Hangman favored promo than CM Punk. I knew that for sure, like CM Punk will get his words in, but I don't know. See, I was all CM Punk up until this promo, and then now there's a little doubt in my head. There's like this little guy at the back of my head saying, "No, it's probably going to be Hangman."
Yeah, that's
Hangman.
Phil.
In my heart of hearts, Hangman is freaking retaining that title.
He's retaining.
It's not time yet.
You guys see why I'm leaving this fucking show? You see this?
Oh
bullshit?
my god! I think Punk got his comments into when he was talking about all the roads that that got you here. I paved them. Like,
but it wasn't a direct shot, though. That's what I'm saying, though. He took the high road and said, "What I did for the business," kind of bullshit.
But still, Hangman's
I know, but he didn't get his thing. Like, Hangman was fucking going at Punk, like going at him, and Punk was just defending himself. So don't you think, Jackie? So I'm going to go back to you though, but like we saw Punk and MJF. We know Punk will unload on people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think the purpose of that promo is to make Hangman look like more intense than Punk, or more
in a way, or is it Punk kind of underselling Hangman? Like not putting that level of effort into it and saying like, okay, well, I don't need to go in on you because I don't really see you as a threat. So like, I'm not going to waste my breath.
I think the seeds were planted too. Like I mentioned the backstage stuff. I think like you come off as like, you come off as such a good guy on camera, but backstage you're a piece of shit is pretty much what Hangman said. I think that's leading to the heel thing. I think he's directly hinting that Punk's going to go heel.
Man, they only had a few weeks of promo time, and they've already drawn a line with this, like with the prediction here. Like I've seen all over Twitter, half people saying Hangman, half people saying CM Punk. This is insane how great this is. Like I'm not
It's
complaining.
great. I
This
just
is
think
awesome.
people, AEW is a very logical place, and Tony Khan up until this point has been a very logical booker. And Punk winning is a very WWE thing of doing, because it's like, it's a huge moment. This legend comes back after using him this whole time. We've waited long enough. It's Punk's moment, right? But Tony Khan loves booking people to win their titles in their hometowns.
So is
Every show in the summer is pretty much in Chicago. So
Okay.
like,
But I'm
can
going to
do
say
that there.
something you hate. I'm going to say something you hate, and this isn't to irk you, Phil. But I'm going to say something that's realistic, and you got to think about it. What is pro wrestling? I know you hate this, but what is pro
Business.
wrestling? A business.
Yeah.
Who during the NBA Finals on TNT, who is going to be holding that title? Are people going to go, oh, I need to watch AEW because Hangman Page is champion? Or if you show CM Punk holding a fucking title, and I know it's fuck the casuals, but a lapsed fan, let's call him, a lapsed diehard fan goes, holy fuck, CM Punk's the champion over there? Tell me they're not going to watch on Wednesday.
Look, so here's the thing, right? That's a great point. And in a sane world with a sane owner who isn't a fanboy, that works. But in every interview, when Tony Khan talks about Hangman, even recently, he says he's their most successful champion. He was the champion at their biggest shows.
That could be building
the best
that could be building the
He's-
match too.
No,
He's the
obviously
best
building the
champion.
match, but that's him talking about it. And yeah, CM Punk is their biggest star that they have in the company. But still, like, I don't think Hangman's reign ends yet. I think
See-
they're still telling the story of
Ascendant.
Hangman having to prove himself to people and having to prove himself to himself. And I think that I honestly think the next competitor, maybe you're right. Maybe Punk is the one to take the belt off him, but it won't be this babyface Punk. It'll be a heel Punk.
Exactly. And he's
Somewhere
better
else.
heel, though. He's
Yeah, but
more-
it won't be a Double or Nothing.
But then what heels do you have besides MJF that realistically could hold the title? Adam Cole's tried twice. He's not getting it. It's obvious he's not getting it, right? What other heel do you have? So you have to create it. Then you have Moxley. Then you have Danielson. Omega, when he gets back, you think people are going to boo Kenny Omega when he gets back? Fuck no. Like, then you have Punk go on this run, Summer of Punk. That's always been his thing, the Summer of Punk. Then we get Kenny coming back, all out, Kenny Punk, Kenny wins.
So Wade is saying Hangman doesn't prove himself until he beats Okada at Forbidden Door. There is not a shot in hell Hangman's getting Okada.
No,
at Forbidden
Okada's
Door.
getting Punk.
hang on,
with Danielson.
There's so many people who want Okada that got bigger sway in that company.
Is Okada
It's not gonna
champ
be
right
him.
now? He's champ, correct?
Yes.
So it's going to be Punk.
It's gonna be champion versus
It's in
champion.
Chicago. It's Forbidden Door. It's going to be champion versus champion. It fucking writes itself. The belts
still
won't
think
be on the
Hangman's gonna
line.
win.
That's a main event. If Kenny's not coming back,
No.
if he's still
I still
far
think
away from,
Hangman's gonna win.
I'm sorry,
Right.
man. It's in Chicago. That's your headline
Alright.
match for Forbidden
I'm
Door.
holding out
Alright.
the hope.
You
Hangman's
don't
retained.
come out wearing white if you ain't about that cowboy shit. And Hangman's winning, all right? You know what I mean?
All right.
I was the number one Hangman Page fan.
You know what?
One.
You know what? I don't like it.
No, I wasn't. It's a Carrie.
I was gonna say
It's a
no,
Carrie
Phil.
yelling at me for like a year and a half for me
Yeah.
to realize how good Hangman is.
But speaking of Forbidden Door, we got to talk about this, and kind of steers into a conversation that I want to hear from Jackie. FTR defended their belts, the ROH belts, on Dynamite against
They did.
Roppongi Vice, who are, I guess, they're back full time together now. I guess best friends are literally just breaking apart and officially done.
They're not.
Um,
They're not. Trent had
Good.
to come out and say they're not, but
Okay.
they kind of are.
anyways, and then we got what we got at the end with, crazy enough that we got a DQ finish, because that never happens in AEW.
Yeah,
But Jeff
oh.
Cobb and Great Khan stormed the damn ring, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on right? I was so
Yeah.
confused when I seen
Yeah.
this.
I was like really puzzled, like to the point where I had to go back, and I'm like, wait a minute, like was that a DQ finish? Like what the hell just happened? Like nothing. Now it's just straight pandemonium. Ugh. Come on, man. I think it kind of opens some interesting doors because FTR has been talking about wanting to go to New Japan and winning those tag team championships. So, opening the forbidden door, as we're going to say. I don't care too much for these DQ finishes. I also would like to say publicly, I'm very upset that FTR is not on this pay-per-view. They announced a couple more matches tonight on Rampage. They're the number one contenders, have been the number one contenders for some time now, and you have the number 2 and number 3 contenders facing for the tag team championships. Why do we have rankings? I digress. If this leads to the potential for FTR going for those tag team championships in New Japan, I'm all for it.
Are they
obviously.
the champs?
Listen, me
They
being
are not.
me being an FTR person on the show really thinks that FTR deserves a match on this pay-per-view. If Frankie fucking Kazarian can be on this,
Who?
so can FTR. God damn it.
Yeah, that's just so weird, right?
Frankie Kazarian!
He's so angry.
Like, I know they're all about the Hardys and
Jeff Hardy! Matt Hardy can't even walk! You're gonna have him? You're gonna have him, Matt?
yeah, I know.
See, I'm gonna miss this.
Oh
so
my
much.
god!
I'm gonna
It's
miss
Jeff
him
Hardy
yelling.
jumping off the poker
I
chips.
do, but I
Who
do-
gives a fuck?
I do agree with Ann. So I think, and this is nothing against Ricky Starks and Will Hobbs, but if you toss them out and you threw in an FTR,
You can't toss them out because they're gonna win the titles.
you think like Hobbs and Starks?
I really want Swerve because Swerve's like my fucking.
I would have picked those two
favorite,
to
but-
win if they're gonna take
Swerve
the titles
and
off.
Keith Lee, but we won't get into that because that's prediction stuff. But
Fucking the heart.
It is weird though. It is weird that the hottest team right now out of anybody on the roster, doesn't matter who they are, FTR is the hottest team in AEW right now.
all that momentum coming out of Supercard of Honor, the big babyface run that they've been on, like fan favorites. They have the crowd firmly behind them. They weren't on Revolution, and now they're not on Double or Nothing. Like, give me a break. Come on. Like, announce a last-minute match. I don't care. I just want them on the card. I think
Fucking
they
watch
should.
Matt Hardy limp his ass to the fucking ring.
And we were talking about this before we went on air. The only hope that we have as FTR fans here. So Tony Khan had a really interesting thing to say on AEW Unrestricted this week. And honestly, as somebody who has to work Monday because they work a fucking retail job, it kind of pisses me off. And this is where I hate that they do pay-per-views on Sundays. It just fucking angers me to no end, even if it's a holiday weekend. So Tony Khan said in that if the Miami Heat are able to tie this series and Miami and Boston go to a Game 7, that would take place on Sunday. He has been looking at the schedule, and even before the playoffs started, he knew that if there was a Game 7, it would line up with their pay-per-view of Double or Nothing. He is booking it similar to the way that either a boxing or UFC pay-per-view has been booked in the past, where the main event will not start until the game is over. So that means, and that's why you saw them add even more matches on Rampage, he has matches that he said he is keeping in his back pocket. If he had, like, let's say the Celtics lose, we go to a Game 7, and now they have to fill that card because who knows when this fucking main event's going to start, right? And I think that's why they filmed the angle with FTR.
But
There's
if
only
it-
one match on the buy-in right now.
But then what
everything
happens
else
if
is on the main
Boston
card.
wins? Boston wins tonight. FTR is not on the card.
I know, exactly. Or you can still even announce stuff for the buy-in.
You just announced 16 matches tonight. They're like,
No,
oh
I
my
know that.
God,
I know
it's-
that. But I'm saying, like, that's the thing. So there is a little bit of
That's
hope.
small, man.
I don't know. It's weird. I personally don't like it because I don't like the fucking main event. This isn't a UFC card. I don't like the main event coming on at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Like, it's bullshit.
Ascendant Sayer has a point. You don't keep them in your back pocket. You keep like a match you've just added in your back pocket, like O'Reilly,
like
and
Darby versus
Fucking
fucking
Frankie
Kyle O'Reilly.
Kazarian
or
in your
that.
back
Or yeah,
pocket.
that because there are talks up until today that Paige was not ready, and all of a sudden she's ready. What?
But my thing is, there's no reason for Darby and Kyle O'Reilly to be on this match,
Yeah.
right?
No.
I mean, on this card. And this is where
What?
if Tony Khan's gonna book all these NXT talents, he needs to be careful because the way that I love that NXT used to book their stuff, just because you're not on the card doesn't mean
And
you're
fans
not a
were
big
fine
deal.
with that. Like
Darby
I feel like
has
they
had so
catered
many
to
pay-per-views
Darby.
in a row.
Yeah, I feel like they. Yeah, exactly.
Darby
they
didn't
catered
need
Darby.
to be on this. And
catered
maybe maybe something happened to one of the other competitors in the match, and that match is going to get canceled, or we just don't know it yet. Or maybe somebody has an injury and they had to cut time down, or whatever. Who knows what's going to happen, right? We don't know. We're not working.
You're
there.
right, Felix. Takeovers were only 5 or 6 times a year, and there was like 5 matches on those cards.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like, like when we get to the predictions later, like how many fucking matches are on this
12,
card? It's
12.
just unbelievable. That's, is it a New Japan show?
No, I got the card in front of me. It's 12.
No, but what pisses me off is like, again, it's like I know that he's getting married, but this is just my example. It's like you cater to Darby. Darby's been on every fucking pay-per-view, even when he has nothing going on. Sting's out. Perfect time to give the guy off a pay-per-view and book someone like, let's say, an Andrade, who's not obviously.
Plus, the last time we saw Darby, he lost to Jeff and like fucking killed himself. Like he destroyed his body. So that writes him off TV.
How do you not put someone else on the card? It's like you cater to the same people. Like, I'm so glad the House of Black are on there, but it's like you've had Darby out in all these matches in the past like 6 weeks. He's been in 3 or 4, and it's like Buddy Matthews hasn't had a fucking singles match on TV yet.
Here's an easy solve. Ready? Make that tag match a fatal 4-way. Done.
Yep. Put FTR in it.
Put FTR in it. You get a great match. And obviously, Swerve and Lee and Hobbs and Starks are having a great feud. They deserve to be on the card. Obviously, your tag champs haven't been fucking anything special besides Jungle Boy. No one cares about their title run. Tony Khan on Unrestricted said they've had a great title run. I almost fucking passed out for laughing so hard. I don't know what he's talking about.
What title run?
Right? But it's like, so you have to put someone with Jurassic Express because they're not booking them strong enough on their own. Make it a fatal 4-way, and then whatever happened with Cobb and Okan can happen at the pay-per-view, and it doesn't end in a DQ because it's a fatal 4-way, so there's no DQ.
Bro, that's not even about the title, though. That's about Christian turning on Jungle Boy. The title match isn't about the title.
I know, but that's why I personally hope that Starks and Hobbs win, because it'd be cool to see a heel take that. I think those guys
Hobbs.
both have. I mean, Swerve and Keith Lee are incredible, but I want them to see them succeed on their own. But still, like, I don't know. It's crazy to me that, like Jackie said, FTR is the hottest team in any promotion for any company, and they're not even on the card. Especially you had Dax have this great match against Adam Cole in the qualifier for in the first round of the tournament, and then have a great match before that with Cash. Like, FTR is on so many people's minds, and then you drop the ball. It's a rare loss, or it's a rare L for Tony Khan, because usually
the other L is in the Ruby Soho going over.
No, that's not an L. You think
it's an L? It's a fucking L, dude.
No, it's not an L.
The crowd rejected her like Ty Conti.
Rejected her, but there's no way Tony Khan wasn't putting her.
Britt's gonna get the biggest reaction on Sunday. She's gonna get ultra babyface reaction on Sunday now.
But again, this went back like you could have had the Britt versus Jamie Hayter and made Jamie that fucking star. Instead, you rest it back on like I'm going to go to. It felt lazy. Like that finals feels lazy to me. I'm sorry, it does.
I thought it was fun, but we'll get to that.
But
I want to get to it now.
what I was thinking,
get to it now because
I did have a question about the tag title match though.
Okay,
Ricky Starks openly in interviews talks about how much of a Cody guy he is. Right, that's all he talks about is Cody. Do you think that might hurt his chances of ever winning a title in AEW now?
No, I don't think Tony Khan books people like that, because Tony Khan would assume people.
His name VKM here.
No, I know, but listen, if I'm in interviews, say I was working for my old company, I'm in interviews praising the other company all the time. Is my company going to promote me? Because
they do it to MJF. He's doing it all the time.
MJF is fucking Michael Jordan. Ricky Starks is BJ Armstrong. Like, fucking let's put him on the
Starks
same.
Is really good.
Yeah,
he's
but
good,
I don't think him praising Cody is praising the other company. Like,
but
know he's
Cody has said that you'll know what guys are coming over, meaning his guys.
Probably, but I don't know how much longer Ricky Starks has on his contract. But we haven't seen anything yet from Tony Khan that would say that like he's not going to book the storylines that he has written in his notebook fucking a year in advance.
Yeah, I'd rather have Swerve and Lee go over, even though I want Powerhouse Hobbs.
Even if Ricky Starks does leave, champion. I want Will Hobbs to be a champion, because Will Hobbs is so fucking good.
Hobbs is that dude.
Unbelievable.
Love Powerhouse. Love him.
But we'll talk about the Owen now. Like we had on Wednesday, we had Britt and Tony. Britt obviously going over, which that could have gone either way, to be honest. Even looking before the match, right? They could have gone with the Tony Storm.
That should have been the finals.
Should have been.
And then we had Kyle O'Reilly and Samoa Joe, which actually was a banger of a freaking match. I caught the highlights. I didn't get to watch that match. I watched the highlights, which I got the gist of it. But
the ending was really fun.
So now we have the two finals. We have Adam Cole against Samoa Joe, which is going to be an insane match to pay per view. That match is going to be so good. And then we have Ruby Soho against Britt. But that still has potential. Like they have the backstory with those two. I guarantee we're going to get the road to Double or Nothing, right? They're going to dip into like their last feud when they were cutting those breaking the fourth wall promos on each other. And there's still a little bit of heat between those two. So they'll
but this is how Tony Khan looks at Ruby and Britt. When he was talking, when he did Unrestricted, obviously it was yesterday, and they filmed it on Wednesday or maybe Thursday morning or whatever. But obviously he knows, but like us as fans don't know who won between Ruby and Statlander yet. So Tony is kind of previewing the match on both sides. And he said, either way, it's going to be a banger of a match because Britt and Statlander were the women's match on AEW's most successful pay-per-view to date, which was All Out financially. And then he said Britt and Ruby, remember, main evented Grand Slam, which is their most successful Dynamite to date, money-wise. So either way, Tony Khan views it as a big match. Like, yeah, it was kind of weird seeing Ruby win earlier today and get booed out of the fucking building. Maybe we get a double turn. Maybe Britt turns babyface and Ruby turns heel, right? Maybe we do something like that. We saw Ruby kind of use Statlander's knee injury as a way to pick up the victory. We saw the promo on Dynamite where Red Velvet gave her the book. Like, there's all these hints. But I am excited to see Ruby versus Britt because it's Ruby's time. Like, I get we're bringing all these new people in, but, like, we need to start doing payoffs for the women, too, because you're going to start bringing in women stars. They need to understand that there's going to be a payoff. Thunder Rosa got her payoff.
But here's the problem.
Winning the title. Jade got her payoff. Now it's Ruby's turn.
The problem is I think everyone is starting to feel what I've been saying for how many months now, that Ruby just isn't connecting. Mm-hmm. So maybe a heel turn does her good, right? And then maybe a double turn does her good.
They can do it.
But
I don't think they do it in the Owen final, though. Like, you mean? Like, is she going to spit in Martha's face? Like, what's she going to do?
You want people up and going nuts. The match that produces that for you is Tony Storm versus Britt Baker. Now, there is Britt fatigue, I think.
I'm going to be honest with you. The match that produces that was Tony and Jamie in the first round. Because Britt Baker, as fucking popular as she is, she's one of the most popular wrestlers, regardless of gender, in all the business. But she's not the best wrestler.
No, there's fatigue on her because her ring work sloppy.
Jamie was the best match of the tournament by far.
100%.
Right? So, like, that's your main event.
Jamie sells so good.
Yeah, Tony is
ridiculous.
It's phenomenal, everything she does. But it's like, it makes sense that you're having Britt in that match because, like, she's just star power, right? I don't know. I would, like Ant said, I would have loved to see it if it was Britt versus Jamie. You give Jamie that moment, right? And maybe you do Ruby versus Jade. Because the Anna Jay stuff, I mean, I love Anna Jay. She's, one of my girls, but, like, that came out of fucking nowhere.
Well, the thing is, you're going to get a good match out of that because Jade and Anna train together. So you're going to, remember how good the Rampage match was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's going to be a really good match. They're probably rehearsing it, honestly. That's probably what they're doing, is they're working on it, like, every day. But at the same time, again, it went out of nowhere. And it's like, and I love Anna Jay, don't get me wrong. But is she a threat to Jade? Absolutely fucking not. You have 4 pay-per-views a year. You could have had
Statlander.
It's going to be Statlander, but it should have been Jamie Hayter this time, or someone who you're like, they could actually beat Jade.
Yeah.
Ruby Soho. Maybe she has a shot at beating Jade, right? I don't believe for a second Anna Jay is going to last 10 minutes.
Or maybe even Tony Storm.
Tony Storm, just something. Because right now, Jade is beating the lower level talent. And I hate calling them that, but right now they are. Like, Tony Storm's up here. Soho's up here in the eyes of the fans. Like, they're the top card. Jade has to start beating those people. Start knocking those people out. You know what I mean?
Thinking like a complete Marky Mark here. If the stars aligned, I know it won't happen. It's not a possibility. And she came in, there's one girl that can do it. Came in right away and faced Jade right away, and it would be believable. I don't know what her name would be, but Sasha Banks.
Oh, absolutely. You bring Sasha. You bring Mercedes Guerrero in. Mercedes Guerrero.
Mercedes Banks.
You give Mercedes Guerrero in,
Bro, if Sasha Banks' name isn't Mercedes Guerrero, I'm not watching no
but
more.
it's going to be pronounced Mercedes because Eddie. So Mercedes Guerrero comes in.
Mercedes.
She wins the whole fucking thing. She wins both women's championships. If you bring a star like that in, she's holding your fucking AEW World Championship.
So Adam in the chat's agreeing with Anna. Anna versus Jade is not a TV main event. It's a mid-card title. I'm sorry. I know Jade is like the biggest star in the company, but she's still new enough where it's a mid-card title.
It's going to sound disrespectful, and I don't.
Miro fought Fuego to headline and main event a Rampage. So Jade and Anna can main event a show. It's going to sound crazy. Jade is big enough to main event a show on her own.
Yes, but it's going to sound bad. I know that you're like, Anna Jay feels like a mid-card. I love Thunder Rosa. You cannot tell me Jade's not a bigger star than her right now. Jade is the hottest thing in that company right now.
He's right.
Well,
I think booking has a little bit to do with that.
Booking, absolutely. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, who do you see on the promotional pictures? Who do you see on the commercials during basketball? Who do you see getting interviewed? Like, Thunder Rosa had a great interview on Busted Open today. Like, she's awesome. They don't let her show that personality at fucking all on TV, and that's their fault. But if you're looking at the marquee and you're looking at who's on the posters, Jade is front and center.
Well, you look at her to a casual watcher. That's like larger than life athlete, right?
I know it's fuck the casuals, but
we agree from a marketability standpoint. Jade is that star that it's like you put her image on a poster and immediately people are like, "Who is that woman?" Because she's like stunning. And she has the chops to back it up with her attitude and the way that she presents herself. I think it's a shame, and I could probably do a whole freaking episode just about the way that Thunder has been booked since she became champion.
Has she
fought? It's a damn shame. One time.
Yeah, well, Jackie,
against
we have
Nyla Rose at Battle of the Belts.
Jackie, we do have a Patreon page. If you ever feel like recording yourself one night and
I might.
Yeah.
I know this is off topic, like with the predictions, and this isn't who I think is going to win. I think Thunder versus Deeb is going to quietly steal the show.
Oh, 100%.
Because they've been fucking so disrespected with TV time, promo time. Building the feud hasn't been the best, right? They haven't had the time. They haven't had the matches. They haven't had all the energy has been elsewhere. Watch when those two get in the ring.
Yeah, they're gonna go and be like, they're saying to each other, let's go tear the freaking house down. Let's go put on a Kenny Omega Okada type match. Let's get out there.
They have the chops.
Before we get too far away from this, because I saw Wade in the chat talking about Sasha Banks came, his villain era will begin. Wade, if Sasha Banks ever signs with AEW,
we're fans.
No, I need you to publicly join me at my side and say fuck the Fed. Right? You currently you're a great person. You watch all companies because you're a great person. You're not a piece of shit like me. But if Sasha Banks walks through our doors, you are my fucking Darth Vader, and we're going to burn the internet down together.
Off topic, I don't know if it's true or not. I saw today a report that they're not getting paid on their suspension.
They're not getting paid.
Which is like, okay, do you want them to leave now? Do you want them to get the hell out of this company?
The thing, they can freeze. They're going to freeze the contract,
which is fine.
But that sucks because she has 6 months left, and they're going to freeze her. You know that.
Yeah.
And I don't think she would leave to go. She would work I don't know. She's getting big, like Hollywood wise. She's on red carpets and shit.
She loves the Japanese wrestling though. The one thing that would pull her to AEW, she loves the Japanese wrestling. And if Tony Khan wants to bring in more Joshis to get her in here, he'll do it.
Yo, can you imagine a Sasha Banks for a Shida match? That thing would fuck so bad. I would love that shit. Give me it.
Or you have a marquee woman. They always say, like, when are the women going to main event a pay-per-view? Sasha Banks versus Britt Baker. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That will sell a pay-per-view.
Fire.
I just thought of the funniest thing in the world.
So or Thunder Rosa. And Thunder Rosa. Either of them.
Sasha Banks versus Jade sells out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the main event of your pay-per-view, period. Like, I don't give a fuck what belts either one of them have. If they have no belts, I don't care. That's the main event of your
card. They can battle for my belt.
Last thought.
I just thought of something really funny. So, you know how we always make fun of Ant for the Sting reaction? Like, lights off, it's Sting. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
what would be even funnier than that would be like Sasha Banks is here and she's like, I'm challenging one of the Japanese women in the back, and then the fucking Freddie Mercury one comes out.
Emi
And it'll be
Sakura.
like,
Yeah.
Sakura.
Emi Sakura. Get the name right.
Damn.
Emi Sakura Ant will be so angry.
Bro, it pisses me off.
Or
She's
Yuka
so
Sakazaki.
good, but it pisses me off.
No, Maki Ito would be
Oh,
fucking
I would,
fantastic.
but
versus
I would
Sasha.
pop. That would be a big pop.
Yo, here's the thing that could happen in November, right? Say their contracts aren't froze. Let's say they aren't. There's two of the best women's wrestlers from two different companies become free agents in November. Sasha Banks and Deonna Purrazzo. Imagine getting those two on your roster.
Great.
Game changer.
Great,
Fucking
and then book
game
it better.
changer. Game changer.
Yeah, and then but at least maybe with Sasha here, they'll book the women in the first
maybe
hour.
we'll get two matches a show.
Yeah, I think Tony Khan also needs to do that. Not only like bring the Japanese wrestlers, show to the big women free agents that are about that you can book the women's division properly and give us more than one match a night.
Yeah.
Just book them in the first
Please.
hour. Book them in the first hour. Fuck.
Yeah.
Don't book it all between 9:15 and 9:40.
Yeah, it's a weird time. He has a fascination with that. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna move on
Fuck,
because we're already an hour and 4 minutes into this. We're gonna switch over. I'm gonna give us a little face change here to our Double or Nothing predictions layout here. There we go. We're all Vegas up. So,
Producer who go.
so we have the Don layout here. So we're getting into our predictions. So
The
there's
Don. Hey, I'm Don. What's going on, baby? What's up with this
The Don
Brazo?
predictions.
Hey,
Don.
hey, hey, what's up, Zej?
But yes, we have the Double or Nothing predictions. There's 13 confirmed matches as of right now, not including the back pocket matches. As of right now, officially, there are 13 confirmed
13 fucking matches.
So, I mean, the last two pay-per-views had 12. I just looked. So,
That's counting the buy-in though.
yes. The last two pay-per-views
Yes.
had a total of 12.
So
Fucking too many.
So fucking 12 are going to be on the main card now because he said there's only one.
Yeah. It's
announced
too
for the
many.
buy-in.
They might
It's
move
too
one.
many.
If the Celtics, if there's not a game 7, he might move one to the buy-in.
Heat are winning right now.
That's true.
So, and
Fuck.
that probably would be
I've never cheered so hard
Hey.
for the Celtics in my life.
I
Hey,
still want the Heat to win.
if they
Fuck
want to
the
move a
Celtics.
match to the buy-in and it would sell the pay-per-view, put a Darby and Kyle O'Reilly there. That match itself would sell the pay-per-view, right?
Or you could have just put it on Rampage.
Or that. I know, but like I'm
Fuck
talking
it.
into the future here.
But yes.
Yeah,
We
I
know
know, I
what
get
we
what
know
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
Before we get into this, let's just
Fucking
take a
Yippee Hardy.
moment. There are 4 women's matches on the card. 4. That is great. You got 2 women's titles matches, and then you got the Owen, and then
One
you got
Hart.
the mixed trios match.
I don't even know if I
That's
count that.
progress.
But I really don't know how much Paige Van Zant's going to get active. in
I
that match.
wouldn't
matter.
count
There's
that
still a
mixed
woman
match
in
match,
match.
but
Baby
okay.
steps. Baby steps. 4?
Even three is really good. I think
Yeah,
three is really
so
good.
it's
You have 3 your marquee matches in your women's division right now. Those are the 3 big feuds.
And you're using good talent.
Yeah. So we'll start in the pre-show or the buy-in as they call it. We have Hook and Danhausen versus Tony Neat. I don't know why I said Tony Neat. Tony
Neese?
Neese.
Tony
And-
Neat.
And
He's
smart,
really neat.
smart Mark
Dude,
Sterling.
Tony's pretty fucking neat.
Yo,
bro.
we gotta get Jackie. We gotta talk to our girl Maggie and say make a Tony Neat.
Tony Neat. On the Tony Neat drink.
Yeah, like a neat martini. Call it the Tony Neat. Anyway,
I'm sure she'll do it.
I love Maggie. She's awesome.
We love you, Maggie.
So Hookhausen versus Tony Neese or Neat, however you guys want to say it, and Smart Mark Sterling. For anyone that don't know and live under a rock, Smart Mark Sterling is actually an indie wrestler. He can wrestle, so I know he's gonna act like he can.
Mikey podcast.
But this is a tag team match. It's Shirley. That's a great. I'm sorry. That's a great buy-in match. That's gonna be entertaining in itself. Like Hookhausen is over as shit right now.
Hell yeah.
I just think overall it's gonna be a
Are
very,
we
very
all
entertaining
making our
match.
predictions and keeping track of it?
Yes, I have the paper right in front of me.
Okay, winner hosts the show on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever the fuck we do the next show.
The winner?
Winner hosts.
Okay, I thought winning like is
It's a good thing. Hosting is a great
Yeah.
thing. You get to control the show.
I guess so. All right, well, deal.
I'm
Really, I
over here
want
just
you
looking
to
at,
win because I
But
would
what,
love
what if
a
Ant
show
wins?
hosting
But what if Ant wins?
bro. I'm over here looking at Paige Van Zant pictures. I don't give a fuck what you guys are talking about right now.
If Ant wins, you get the
wow,
Ant,
he's already
hold up,
checked out.
Hold up. If Ant wins, he has to pick one of us 3. He gets to pick which one does.
Okay. I like it.
If I win,
Fine.
I'll come back and host the show.
For that'll be your last show.
Not really. I'll be playing basketball.
Yeah.
But right now, bro, this pagevanzant.com thing, I would definitely sub.
Okay,
Definitely worth it.
That's great. But
Oh my
wait till we get to
God.
the match and you can let us know.
Yeah.
But Hookhausen versus Tony.
I'm gonna have
Nese.
a match, my hand versus my meat in a little bit.
I haven't drank enough alcohol for this conversation. But
So
go
we
ahead.
got Hookhausen versus
For the ninth time,
Sterling.
Hookhausen versus
Nese.
Tony Neeson or Sterling.
So we're all picking Hookhausen.
if you
right?
guys
Like,
know that that's a match happening, there is a
Yeah.
match.
That's a freebie one at this point. That's
I don't
like a
know,
free
who's-
space on a bingo card.
Who's
$1,000.
gonna go put money? It's in Vegas. Some idiot's gonna go to the casino. And he's gonna put like $1,000 on Tony Nese.
Listen, you and Kyle did a great what the fuck is our Saturday show called again?
Saturday-
Good Morning Elite.
Good Morning Elite.
But
Wow.
we
It's
did,
called, you know what it's called? Canceled.
yeah, you guys did a great Good Morning
Anthony.
Elite where you picked this card and only got one match right,
Yeah.
and it was the match Jackie picked.
It was the
So
main event.
you guys thought it was gonna be so easy. Like what
Yeah.
happened? So maybe Hookhausen loses.
I mean, hey, you know what? I would be if I was going to Double or Nothing this weekend, and like say like we were all there and we were in a casino the night before, 100% I'd be going to place a bet on that. 100%, I'd be going somewhere where I
people
can place a
make
bet
weird
on
bets.
that.
I saw a TikTok, Jackie. I saw a TikTok. Did I tell you where a guy
TikTok.
made $10,000 because he bet that Jimmy Butler would take his mouth guard out in the second quarter,
Oh yeah,
and
he
he did
told me.
with 10 seconds left. This guy put $5,000 down on that and won $10,000. So people are stupid enough to bet on wrestling. Just saying.
So, Ann, are you going with Hookhausen or are you gonna be the bet guy?
I'll go with Hookhausen.
Okay, it's
Wait,
gonna be.
if I win, I got to come back. No, I'll take
No, if you
fucking Smart
win,
Mark.
if you win, you pick which one of us hosts.
Okay, yeah, I'll take Hookhausen.
I mean, the match is gonna be entertaining as hell. Like it's been this whole thing they're doing with Hook and Danhausen has been entertaining as all hell.
Because Hook's not going to lose. Like,
Yeah.
the Hook's not going to.
Who's gonna be the first person to beat Hook?
Better question: when is Shop AEW going to sell Hook chips? Because you know it's coming.
Or chips, like a bag of chips with Hook's face on it.
Yeah,
They talk to Lays like, can you guys just like send us like a weird flavor of chip?
yeah. Your most basic chip, please.
But it's funny because every time you
We
see,
love a plain chip.
It's
if
going to
it's
cost $42.
every time they're on TV, they always have the bag turned around or they like put a piece of tape over
Yeah,
the label.
Fucking hilarious.
But yeah, so we have Hookhausen all around the table. We'll move
Yes.
on. We got actually this is a great match to move into because it's just the way it's listed here. We're gonna move into Jade Cargill versus Anna Jay for the AEW TBS Championship, and obviously we're gonna start with Ant. I know Ant, your pick is, but let us know about the match itself. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's clearly
that,
taking Anna Jay.
that was the length of the match right there, Jade.
You think it's gonna be that quick?
It's going to be quicker than me looking at a Jade picture.
I mean, that would be insane. Can you imagine that she squashes Anna Jay?
She's gonna
Nah, it's not gonna be a
it'll be like a 7-minute match, but yeah, Jade's gonna dominate. Come on now.
The baddies will get involved and cost Anna the match.
And Anna doesn't have friends now because Ty is too
No,
busy with her boyfriend.
Statlander's gonna come out and save her.
Well,
when they beat her
babyfaces
up
don't have
afterwards.
friends, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
But
I'm going Jade as well.
You're going Jade.
Yeah.
Jackie, do you have an opinion?
I mean, my opinion is that I hope that they have as good of a match, or even better, that they had the first time that they win against each other. I hope it's not a total squash, but Jade is coming out with that championship.
I think they're gonna make Anna look extremely strong.
Holy
and Jade
fuck.
is gonna get nervous, and then the baddies are gonna interfere. Jade's gonna win, and then they're gonna beat Anna down afterwards, and then Statlander's gonna come for the save, which starts the Jade and Statlander promo.
True. So TK does love to start the next feuds at the pay-per-view.
Wait, first off, can I just interrupt because I just saw something AEW tweeted out? Scorpio Sky is calling his belt Genie. And if anyone knows the Lakers
Genie
owner,
Bus.
Genie Bus.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that was awesome too. We forgot to mention that too. The new belt that they made, guys, has the Mamba tattoo number on
824.
Chef's kiss.
on the belt buckle itself.
And the
which is
back of it
amazing.
has the snake skin, like the
Yeah.
Mamba.
Nice.
So
Fucking
cool.
sick.
So cool.
Love it.
Such a good job. Love that. Titles look great over here, doesn't it? Don't they?
I want to put a
two
giant
easy matches to
W on
pick,
my
yeah.
belt.
On all of them.
You know,
I
every
want mine
single
to
one's
spin.
fucking identical.
I want mine to spin.
But anyways, yeah, unanimous, all Jade. Sure, it's still to be a good match. This is sure to be this is the match I'm looking forward to all weekend. It is including the world title match. I'm sorry, I'm looking forward to this one. The House of Black versus Death Triangle. This is gonna be like the most insane spot fest filled 6-man tag
slap.
ever. Like you just look at the talent that's in this match, even including Brody Lee, because Brody Lee for a big guy can move and it can actually do well with the people that are like, a little bit smaller than him and are really quick.
Brody King, Kyle.
Brody King.
Brody King. Did I say Brody Lee?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
I bet.
It's a
Brody
habit.
King.
I know.
Anyways,
I was like, wait, is his name Brody Lee? Am I drunk? Did I miss something?
yeah,
I am. Hell yeah.
but it's gonna be a banger of a match. I actually cannot decide on who I'd pick in this match.
So
I know they've been going heavy
I think it's
with
House of Black.
That's what I mean. They've been going heavy with Death Triangle.
House of Black. They're just
You want me to
filling
get
them up.
crazy?
Black.
You want me to get crazy?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Not only is House of Black going to win, but fucking finally we're going to get to
Julia Hart.
Yeah, she's gonna cost them.
Because Alex is going to be out there. He's going to do some crazy shenanigans. Julia Hart's going to get involved. That's why House of Black.
She's going to come up through the ring like The Undertaker and drag down Pentagon.
No, they're going to bring a big box to the ring. And the box is going to open. And Julia's going to be sitting on it like Alexa. And she's going to spit mist.
And then you're going to think
my
Wyndham's going to come
Lord.
out, but he really is not because they just
Man,
decided
I'm sorry.
to kill
If
them.
Anna Jay actually does that, you don't know how.
Anna Jay?
Or sorry.
Bro, is that Swerve Strickland?
if Julia Hart.
All the blondes look the same to Kyle.
I'm sorry. If Julia Hart actually does that, I'm gonna piss myself laughing to the point of death.
Like it comes up with the fire extinguisher smoke.
Your voice is gonna be in my head from that prediction.
Brett said it'll be Stig. Yeah, probably.
Oh God.
Sting's gonna join the House of Black.
Adam is asking if Kyle is drunk.
So the real question is, Jackie, do you have the fucking cojones to pick against your brother?
Absolutely not. House of Black is getting my
Whoa.
vote on this one.
We're gonna.
Jackie, are you going down Nate's for the show or no?
I am not.
All right, so guess what? Next one I was going to say we should watch together, but we're going to be watching the next pay-per-view together.
Yeah, we'll be
All
there.
out, baby.
Yeah, unless we
Oh,
get
wait, no,
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door.
Come down that weekend.
I'll be there.
All right, Phil.
yeah.
Calm down.
Nate and Fran. Nate and Frankie
God, I
Bebop.
can't fucking
We
wait
might
for
have
this guy to
arrange
leave.
that.
Next we have the Hardys, the Young Bucks, the Elite versus Delete match.
God, I know the Hardys are going to win, but I don't want to pick them. I'm picking the Bucks.
I'm picking the Bucks too.
Man,
God, I don't want the Hardys
I
to
have to
win.
pick the fucking
Anthony is
Hardys.
crying.
I have to pick the fuck. Oh.
and I'm with you. Actually, I'm picking the Hardys.
Why? But why? Why are they in here? We should delete their fucking run from AEW.
I have a gut feeling the Hardys are going to get a big win over
Of
the
course
Bucks.
they are, because they're gonna get one final fucking title reign. And Christian will be their manager, and he'll be looking for people. Fucking Captain Charisma.
No. Bucks all day.
All right.
Bucks.
And I need your
I'm
serious
locking
pick.
in that vote.
And are you
The
locking
fucking-
it? Are you locking it in with me? Are you picking Hardys?
Yeah, the Hardy Cocks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's still going to be a good match, though.
No, it's not. It's gonna...
I think it's going to be an all right match.
No, it'll be a good match, but
Matt Hardy versus the Walk to the Ring. I can't wait to see it.
Anyways, I guess I can say I'm intrigued to see how this next match is going to go down. So we have the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Oh my God, I forgot this fucking match is even
Inner
happening.
Circle 2.0 versus
Anarchy in the Arena.
Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz, and the Blackpool Combat Club, which is Bryan Danielson and John Moxley. Anarchy in the Arena, which could mean literally anything. It's gonna start either in like the inside garage parking lot, or it's gonna start backstage. I guarantee it's gonna finish in the
It's
ring
gonna be like a
eventually.
fucking AWF match.
It's just gonna be yeah.
I wanted
It's
to
gonna
start
end with a leg kick.
session with not the Dippin' Dots. That's what I want.
Yeah, we got to get
I
another
want
Dippin'
first
Dot
week
scene
concession.
because they're not doing Stadium Stampede. I think it's still gonna have elements
It's gonna be fucking great.
of the Stadium Stampede.
It is.
So I think there's gonna
We
be.
can say what we want, like about how much we hate this Jericho shit, but whenever we bitched about it before, the Stadium Stampede has always been hella entertaining. Like,
Yes, it has.
They're always
So-
fun.
yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm going with Moxley.
Good guys. Yeah, I'm going good guys as well.
Good guys? Is that what you're calling them, the good guys?
Because it's BCC and LAX. Like,
I'm just saying
these are the guys.
BCC because they're
Yeah.
inaugural BCC for the night. And then
Did you say BBC?
No.
BCC.
No
Yeah.
BCC.
Look, Kyle already has BC on his
We're not
shirt.
that
Add another
close.
C. He has his pick.
Jackie?
I'm going Blackpool Combat Club too.
Damn, you called them by their government.
Like I did, because I didn't want to accidentally say the other.
Jackie fucking sent them to the principal's office.
She's like, I'm going with BBC. I can't say that. That's
can't
just my
say that.
Google search.
So I'm going with them too. I would not go for that. I would pick JS if Moxley and Danielson weren't in this match.
Exactly.
My thing is Jericho usually loses these matches at pay-per-views. Like, he'll win every fucking step of the way. He lost to Orange Cassidy. He lost to Eddie Kingston. He fucking lost to Moxley. He usually loses at the pay-per-view. So he lost to Stadium Stampede, the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Kirk Ranter is in the chat.
I see
Kirk's
that.
here.
Just to
Big
everyone,
buddy Kirk, you fucking marks.
and to everyone watching still, thank you for watching. And also, we're going to do the giveaways after the predictions, so stick around for that.
Yes, I kind of made note of that.
I got something for you. Buy one, get one free, motherfuckers.
Oh my god. Anyways, MJF against Wardlow. If Wardlow
Obviously,
wins,
Wardlow.
he will be granted his release from MJF's contract. If MJF wins, Wardlow will be permanently banned from signing with AEW, which is a little bit of a weird stipulation.
Ring of Honor World Champion Wardlow.
Like, is that like, you know what I mean? Like, why would they do that stipulation? That's kind of a little bit too obvious.
It sucks though because I really do think there's going to be like a special guest. Like I think Brian Cage or Ethan Page or Nicolas Cage
Or Steel Cage.
No,
Just
I
drops
do
down.
think like Brian Cage or like Big Cass will get involved in this because I do think he needs new muscle. So that's like, and they want to keep NJF's momentum going. I'm going MJF. I'm gonna go MJF because he's gonna be the next champion
So
after
then
Punk.
how do you book the stipulation though for Wardlow? Because the stipulation.
No,
is if he
I think
loses,
Wardlow wins, and then MJF takes a step back. Maybe on the Dynamite that comes up this week, you start to really push the tension of MJF and Spears. MJF fires Spears, and that's what brings Big Cass in.
Because like and the stipulation is Wardlow will permanently banned from signing with. AEW.
They permanently banned my ass, bro. Ric Flair's
This ain't
dying.
WWE. They don't do that. This is no. When they do stipulations here, they stick with it.
Okay, well listen, I don't really care who hosts. I'm going MJF.
Okay. Watch
going
Ant be
Wardlow.
right. Because we're all going Team Wardlow here.
I'm betting the odds here. You gotta, it's double or nothing. You got to bet the odds.
Against Wardlow, all right? I bet with my
You
head.
think
and
I
not
ever
this
want to
one.
bet for Kimmy Sage? No, but I got to fucking bet the odds.
The people that
This
don't
is
know,
this
that's
is
our
a
EFED.
this is a tough one.
We need an E
Because
EFED.
I want to be that person and say MJF, and then they'll just find a way around the stipulation later. But I'm
Mhm.
going Wardlow.
Okay, cool. I'm winning. Can't wait.
Okay, cool. I'm winning. Next, we got Dr. Britt Baker DMD against Ruby Soho in the
Going
women's
Ruby.
Owen Hart tournament final.
Ruby.
Tony Khan has mentioned that the winners of both women and men are going to receive something really cool that was shown and approved by the Hart family first before they made it.
Slammy.
So I'm really cool. Like we were kind of discussing it before the show went on air that we think it might be like a replica of the Slammy that he carried around all the time, Owen Hart, which would be really cool.
I did it.
I joked around and said it's going to be the exact replica of the Andre the Giant trophy, but with Owen Hart in the top. And they'll actually make it mean something.
I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be Ruby. I as much as I don't think she's ready because her matches have been lackluster, I'm gonna go Ruby.
Jackie?
I think at this point Ruby has to take it because I didn't talk about it earlier and I won't get too far into it now. I really wanted Statlander to win. That's just my opinion. I think Statlander needed it more, could have used it more, but then the way that they booked Ruby lately, it's kind of like she had to win.
If Ruby doesn't win this, you might as well just fucking send her to
I was
Impact.
about to say, like, you just can't do that. She's already like in a position where she has to do something because she has felt stale. I really hope that this is a chance for her to turn this run around and prove herself.
From runaway to run around, the Ruby Soho story.
And getting a win over a star like Britt Baker would be the way to do that. So I'm gonna
Listen,
say
everyone's gonna talk all this shit They don't like Ruby. And this is what's going to happen. Ruby's going to win. Bryce Remsburg is going to be the referee in that match. He's going to be the one to hand whatever they're giving them. And she's going to break down crying, and they're going to hug, and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, I love Ruby again.
Although I do agree with everything you guys said. I'm actually going to play the odds here. I'm picking DMD, Britt Baker. I know Ruby does deserve the win here because of her momentum as of late. I'm also going to argue that Britt deserves the win here since losing the world title. I mean, she's going right into the tournament from that. She kind of needs to.
Oh, fuck. Adam Cole and Britt Baker are going to
win.
become the power couple with their fucking Owen trophies.
You took the words right out of my damn head.
Bro, I'm fucking hard right now.
Yeah. So I'm going against the odds, and I'm picking DMD here.
Can I switch my pick to Britt Baker?
Sure.
Is it too late?
Yeah. You could switch it.
You can switch your picks until the show is over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give me Britt.
Okay. So
Sorry,
it's still going to be a really good match, though. Going to be a really good match. And then speaking of the other one, so we have Joe and Cole. Obviously, everyone knows that what me and Ann are going to pick here.
Cole, yeah. I'm picking Adam Cole, too. I'm not picking Samoa Joe.
Because Samoa Joe eventually is going to get fucked by Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's cool because that's going to play into the Ring of Honor TV eventually. And Tony Khan actually has come out. Was it today? He said or yesterday that he doesn't plan. He doesn't plan on Ring of Honor being developmental. He says it's going to be its own show, and it's not going to tie into Dynamite. Like you're not going to see this person doing so successful on Ring of Honor, and you're getting called up to Dynamite. He's keeping Ring of Honor its own thing. That's why he said in the interview. That's why when I purchased Ring of Honor, I didn't purchase it as AEW buying Ring of Honor. I put Tony Khan buying Ring of Honor.
Interesting.
So I found that interesting really well too. I'm like, okay, so they're
why
not going to use
it. Why would you want to run two companies?
I think he's going to get someone to run the other company. I think he's going to own it, but I don't think he's going to run it completely.
I hope so.
All right. Well, listen, they had Adam Cole lose both his opportunities to win the AEW championship. I'm going to go Adam Cole for this match too.
It's so weird. We were talking about this during Rampage. Like it's weird how they have not faced each other
ever.
Ever.
Yeah, that's very strange to me.
Which is crazy.
It's because when Cole was in Ring of Honor, Joe was either in NXT or was in TNA still.
And there was no crossover between TNA and Ring of Honor at the time? Like there was no
I don't think so. But and then when they were both in WWE, Joe was hurt every time when Cole was making his historic run over there.
That's just crazy how they never face each other. So this is going to be a really good freaking match.
This will be a hell of a first then.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a takeover quality. The cameras are switching around. There, we're good now. We're going to have a takeover quality match between Samoa Joe and Adam Cole, and I'm here all for it. But we're all Adam Cole here, baby. Can't wait for that. You know what? They'll probably open up the pay-per-view. They'll probably open up with that match.
Bam!
Just to open with Adam Cole's music.
Yeah.
Remember when remember me saying bam? Remember when was it Ricky who said it when he was talking about the Macho Man? He was like, "Whoa yeah!" at the Hall of Fame.
Whoa yeah!
He was like, "Whoa yeah!" That's not his catchphrase, you stupid cock.
Anyways. We got our tag team championship, World Tag Team Championship, 3-way tag team match. You got Jurassic Express, Team Taz, and what are they calling their team now? Swerve in my
glory hole.
Yeah. Okay.
Swerve in his glory or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something with the glory hole.
But I could see them giving the titles to someone here to finally end this quote unquote by Tony Khan good title reign by
good.
Jurassic
It was
Express.
a good title reign.
Maybe that's what he meant. Oh, it was a great one, but it's coming to an end. But
I don't know what show he was watching. But.
Yeah,
Team Taz, baby. Put me down for Team Taz, baby.
You're saying Team Taz. I'm actually gonna pick Swerve in my glory. I have this gut feeling that they're gonna win.
Team Taz for me.
Team Taz.
Hobbs and Starks. At least they're somewhat of a cohesive team that they've been in a faction together. I'm not really about that life when it comes to two singles guys being.
Listen,
thrown
let's be
in.
honest. The reason me and Jackie picked Team Taz is because we are Team Taz. I'm clearly Ricky Starks, big mouth who gets his ass kicked all the time. Jackie's the muscle.
Yeah, really, me.
Jack.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna spine
I'm gonna
buster
FTR.
people.
Going FTR. You're gonna say they're a late edition.
Listen, I
No,
do this shit all the time. You break backs. Done.
So I'm gonna go Jurassic Express. I'm gonna play the odds.
Hey, I mean that's still a good pick. They could just come out on top.
No,
and
it's
win
not. It's a
still
fucking
and-
terrible pick.
Yeah, but
Their
They
title
could
race
come out on top and then
run
freaking
on this
FTR
show.
can take their
yeah, but
damn
that's
titles.
what Jackie just said, right? Like, what if FTR end up taking the titles off Jurassic Express?
Please.
Like they keep teasing this
No,
all.
it needs to be
they keep
PMP.
they've
You
been
can't
teasing-
change your fucking opinion. We all said PMP.
There's not
No.
enough momentum now. They got
Listen, they're in the Arkham Asylum match with the Joker and Batman. What the fuck?
Arcane Asylum.
All right.
That got me.
All right.
That got
And
me. That
pop
was
the
good.
boys.
So we're gonna talk about the AW Women's World Championship. Thunder Rosa, Serena Deeb, Women's World Title.
Thunder.
Thunder.
I love
Thunder.
How,
Feel
yeah.
the thunder.
Whoa, 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 Thunder. Whoa.
That's such an ass song. That was ass.
Hold up. Funny enough, and ironically, the Ass Boys were actually chanting that every time during the COVID era when Thunder Rosa was wrestling.
Yep. It was incredible.
Yeah.
The best part
Thunder.
about the fans in COVID era.
But yeah, Thunder Rosa for
Well,
sure is
drunk.
a nice retain. But I like what we said earlier. Like this, I think that these two, because they realize that the feud has not really been built the way that it should have been built. They're gonna go out there and just tear it up. Like they're gonna go out there.
It's
and
gonna be
just,
the-
They're
gonna be
two
low-key
of
the
the
match of the
best
night.
in the industry,
yeah.
in my personal opinion.
They're gonna
Maybe
steal-
they're
they're gonna
not
steal
the
the
best
show.
with promos, but in the ring, they're gonna steal a show. But La Mera Mera herself,
Oh, say that the
Thunder-
fuck again.
La
One last
Mera
time to touch
Mera.
myself on air.
La Mera
Oh my
Mera.
God. See, here's the problem.
La
Now,
Mera
like,
Mera.
The wall.
with
Who's the
Ant
champion of
leaving-
them all? Thunder Rosa. That's who.
La
Yeah,
Mera.
I'm like with Ant leaving, who's gonna ask me to say it again all the time
Oh,
when I say
shit.
Andrade?
I'm sure Ascendant will take over my set.
Andrade.
Yeah, I'm going with La Mera Mera Thunder Rosa for sure. Next we have Kyle O'Reilly and Darby Allin.
Wait, that's a pay-per-view match.
That's a pay-per-view match.
Vote. Can my vote be to go to the fucking bathroom or get like chips or something?
That's
Yeah,
not
I'm
fair,
definitely
guys. I think it's
eating
still
dude.
gonna be a good match.
I forgot who was I talking
Okay,
to?
guys, you want to see a preview of the match? Here's Darby Allin, everybody. This is Darby. He's a great wrestler. That's the fucking preview. There it is.
So me and
Maturity.
Aaron were talking on the phone the other day.
Here he is. He's a
Right.
great wrestler. I love that presentation.
Here's my thing. I don't give a fuck about Kyle O'Reilly if he's not in a tag team. I don't give a shit. I didn't give a shit when he was on NXT and he was in his singles run. I don't care.
There's only two Kyles I care about, and he's not one of them.
Well, that's nice.
All right, I like Kyle O'Reilly, but I like him in a tag team.
Yeah, you have to be in a tag team.
Clearly, Darby's gonna win to avenge his father Sting and piss
Yeah.
Ann off.
Like, here's Darby. He's a great wrestler. That popped me. Such a great presentation.
He's just gonna jump off. You
Top
have him.
boys.
You have him to jump off the poker chips. That's all you have him for.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
But we have to make picks here. So what do you guys got?
I'm
Kyle
going Darby.
O'Reilly.
Okay,
Whoa.
everyone's saying it at the same time here. What's going on?
Sorry.
We all picked Darby except for
I'm taking
the heathen.
turtle. I'm taking a turtle kid.
Except for
heathen-
the
The
heathen.
heathen to my side over here who picked Kyle
Turtles.
O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Look, tell me he don't look like the fucking turtle kid. I like turtles. I like.
I am
turtles.
actually picking Kyle O'Reilly.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's a fellow Kyle. That's the only reason why. Because other than that, I'm not no
We
interest
have- we
in this
have-
match.
We have descended to madness.
Yeah. So
No, I just feel like Darby's like been the golden boy. Like he can lose a match. Let's
I
go.
couldn't care about the match, so I'm going with the Kyle who's also named Kyle. So we have a mixed six mixed tag match. Is that what they're
I'm
calling
going
it?
with
Or
Ty
mixed
Conti.
six?
Whatever team Ty Conti's on, that's who I'm picking.
So Guevara,
Sorry.
Kazarian, Conti, Scorpio, Ethan Page, and Page Van Zant.
Just give me Ty and Page. That's all. Let's do it.
So Team
You won't be
Ty,
able to focus.
and you're picking Team Page.
I love Ethan Page, but I don't pick against
Wait,
Ty,
I didn't
so-
pick anything yet.
I thought you said you're going with Page Van Zant.
I'll go with Paige Van Zandt.
It's Team. Okay.
I was just looking at her. I was looking at her nudes, so I'll go with her.
Oh my god, I don't have any more wine to drink.
Cause Sky, I think
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Team Paige Van Zant too. Like Sky just got that new belt.
You better go get some more wine, Jackie. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl, with your damn self.
So, well, hold up. The stipulation
get up.
is if Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page and Paige Van Zant win,
Oh,
it-
stupid. No, I got to switch.
yeah,
That's
so,
stupid stipulation.
Yeah, Guevara
Yeah.
and Kazarian can't fight for the TNT belt ever again.
So what we're going to get is we're going to get Sammy pinning Scorpio.
My
Fucking
God, why are
Frankie
these
Kaz-
stupid stipulations?
Why is Frankie
Yeah.
Kazarian going to win a match and FTR is not even on the pay-per-view? Frankie Kazarian's going to win a match in a pay-per-view.
So are you?
Is
still-
anyone else flabbergasted by
I'm going out on a limb.
the heavy
I'm gonna
metal
say-
rebel? The heavy
No.
metal rebel is going to win a match.
So are you?
Come
Are you
on.
going with Team Conti or are you Team Van
Have
Zant?
to.
Jackie?
I had
No, Jackie. I know you switched.
heavy metal rebel.
No, I'm gonna go against the grain.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna.
say
You think Sammy Guevara is never gonna face?
Sammy's
for
never
the-
going to fuck on that title again. You're telling me.
they'll forget about the stipulation down the line. They'll find a way around
They
it.
didn't with
can find
Cody.
a way-
working or shooting. They didn't want Cody.
Yeah, well, look where he ended up.
Yeah,
We're
he's
not
going to be
gonna do
world
that again.
champion on a double night marathon. Can't wait.
Anyway, so let's talk
No.
about the main event of the show, which is the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh,
Adam Page,
crack my knuckles.
Hangman versus CM Punk. I'm curious to see.
Me and Phil looking
So
like a couple
we're gonna
flies
do we're
over
gonna do a
here.
round table because I want to hear who you think's gonna win the match and what's gonna happen after the match. There's surely enough they're gonna do something after the match to build towards Forbidden Door. They have to. It's the next pay-per-view that's 3 weeks away, and they have to do something.
CM Punk wins.
So I'm gonna start with Ant since he started.
Yeah, because I'm kind of drunk.
Yeah.
CM Punk wins. I think that you'll see Okada come out. You'll hear the coin drop. It'll be face to face, and then you'll start seeing the next 3 week Punk go more towards heel. So Okada gets that fucking ovation in Chicago. It's gonna be hard though because it's in Chicago.
Yeah.
So is Chicago gonna boo Punk? I don't think so.
They'll
But
never boo Punk. They will
Like,
never
you know what I mean?
boo Punk. Punk could be the shittiest. He could be a darker heel than anybody on the roster, and he goes to Chicago, and they'll eat that up. They'll eat that up. They'll love every bit of it.
yeah, he'll get cheered in Chicago, but so will fucking Okada. Okada will get cheered anywhere. But it's gonna be Charles Montgomery Punk, as Wade said. Yep.
So
All right.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
To quote the great Carrie, who's in the chat.
Carrie the
right
Head Booker. Hi, Carrie.
Hey man,
Hi, Carrie, I love you.
Motherfucking Page
Mm.
is winning this.
He's a
Now,
milf.
does me
The
picking him,
man
does me
Page.
picking him jinx him? I don't know.
Yes.
But am I picking him? Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's
That is my
okay.
champion.
That's
That
why
is
I'm
my
leaving
champion.
this fucking show. I'm here
Hangman
with a bunch
Adam
of
Page,
wrong people
okay?
all the time.
Kent at
Wrong
the end of the show,
opinions.
Carrie. Come on now. if Kenny's not coming back, Kenta and Punk aren't headlining Forbidden
Yo,
Door.
if Smooth Kenta comes out, I'm shutting off the TV and
Smooth
demanding a
Kenta.
refund.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna yell at Comcast to give me my $50 back.
Oh my God, is that
That you're not
serious?
paying.
Yeah, fucking Kenta.
Yeah,
I'd be hyped for that.
that
That'd
the,
be
the,
cool.
no, the crowd's not going to be as hype. Like it's going to be.
Listen,
There'll be a couple people
Clifton-
cheering, but it's going to fall. It's going to fall short, and a lot of people.
Listen, Clifton Moises Punk is going to win this match.
because Phil, everyone is expecting Okada at this point. Everybody, he's in the
I'm not
States.
saying Kenta's coming out. I'm saying fucking Hangman's winning. I don't give a fuck if God comes out afterwards. Hangman's winning first.
So is it
We can talk
God
about
or
that
is it
then.
Morgan Freeman playing God in Bruce Almighty?
That one. He's gonna come
I
out.
would pop louder for Morgan Freeman than God.
If Morgan Freeman came out to announce Okada, that would be the
Yeah.
it would be the best pay per
Yeah,
view
it'd
of
be
all
the
time.
best thing ever,
No one
right?
would-
Like Morgan Freeman, because Morgan Freeman's real.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, Hangman's winning. Hangman and MJF are main eventing all out. MJF's gonna beat him there.
Okay, so you're picking Hangman. So Jackie.
I got Jackie
Oh,
with that one.
Hangman is my champ, and Hangman is going to retain. I
My
don't
champ.
disagree with Okada coming out and challenging Punk, but it's going to be away from the title picture. Hangman.
Go to picture in picture, please. Go to picture
no,
in picture.
I don't
That's
care.
bullshit. Just
You can
fucking picture
disagree
in
with
picture.
me all you want. Don't do it, Kyle. No, I firmly believe that Hangman still has some run left in him. I don't think Punk needs the title to sell a feud with Okada potentially.
I'm fucking
So-
sold on Morgan Freeman. That's all I care about right
Morgan
now.
Freeman.
Mine's right on Morgan Freeman. Don't care about the match anymore. Morgan Freeman doesn't come out, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you don't care because Hangman is retaining.
I will be texting you guys at 12:45 a.m. telling you how pissed off I am that Morgan Freeman did not show up at this pay-per-view.
You're gonna tweet out. That's it.
I'm canceling my AEW network.
You should tweet. You tweet out. I said I stopped watching AEW because Morgan Freeman was not on Double or Nothing.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you're gonna get HBO Max and cancel it as a precursor just in case they go to HBO Max.
Just to show you that I'm not buying your fucking shit. If Morgan Freeman doesn't
He
show up,
means
we riot.
business.
At AEW at 20con, I ain't playing. Look, I have to
Hangman
screenshot.
wins. Hangman
So,
wins his
we're
jump
gonna
by
be in
Jay
Chicago,
White.
right? And people are gonna be in the live chat in Chicago and being like, "Who the fuck is the guy with the sign that says if Morgan Freeman isn't here, we riot?" Who the
I'll
fuck?
bring one. I'll bring one.
That's
Morgan Freeman gets promo in the biz, bro.
Morgan Freeman is all elite. That's what he's
Yeah.
saying.
I cannot.
Oh man.
I should have just done this show drunk the whole time.
But
This would've
I
been
would-
better.
I was gonna say like 50 episodes in, and we're talking Morgan Freeman.
I'm with
That's
Ando.
because-
Punk's
Oh,
winning.
yeah, exactly. Morgan Freeman. Exactly.
And
What I'm
exactly,
saying.
Morgan Freeman's coming out 100%. Tony Khan's gonna come out and he's gonna do his high pitch hype voice to introduce Morgan Freeman.
Listen, you
Like
guys,
the real God, Morgan Freeman.
no, you guys can devote yourself to the higher power in God that is Morgan Freeman, but I have
That is-
already devoted myself to the head booker that is Carrie. So
We- I love
Carrie
yeah,
says,
shout
"Hey,
out
man,
to Carrie.
we
love you.
rock with Carrie here." Okay,
But listen,
you see this
listen
shirt?
to this.
Fuck the casuals.
Fuck the casuals. But guess what, Carrie? I don't know what time. At 4 a.m., 7 a.m., 12 p.m. I don't know what time it will be. At 1:30 a.m. when this fucking thing's over, when this triathlon's over, I'm going to text you pictures of CM Punk until you wake the fuck up. I'm going to text you pictures of CM Punk all night long from every run of his career. I'm talking baby Punk meeting Stone Cold to MJF versus Punk to Punk holding the title. I'm talking every Punk. Punk with Triple H, Punk when he was in the straight edge society, mass Punk with the sling, every Punk. You're getting all
Punk
of them.
versus Cabana and fucking AAPRW.
You're
in
getting
fucking
CM
Illinois.
Punk beat up in the UFC. You're getting every version of CM Punk.
I just love the idea of Punk winning the title and then it's Okada versus Punk, two world champions of both these companies who are having the first ever joint pay-per-view. The first one in history. I know that they're going to have others and they'll have other
Catalogs of
chances.
pay-per-views. They're conjoined.
Like this you need to do. Your two world champions, and what bigger match? The place is already sold out. They're selling tickets behind the Titantron right now.
Scissor me ass daddy.
Scissor me ass,
Yes.
daddy. No, daddy ass. Scissor me, daddy ass.
I can't even go on with my prediction.
I'm sorry.
Kyle, we know CM Punk's going to win. Go ahead. Keep going. You're right. So I want to hear you.
But I love that. I mean, I would pop for that fan prediction that he said. Like if
Morgan Freeman?
no, I mean that too. But if confetti was supposed to like shooting out and it wasn't confetti and it was dollar bills and then the lights go out and the coin drops, how loud is that arena going to be when that coin drops?
What
Honestly,
if they
it's
shot
gonna
shot coins at CM Punk?
Yeah.
Honestly, Kyle, not that loud. Women don't like
Yeah,
wrestling.
apparently, there's a lot of women in the crowd, but they don't like New Japan. So
No, they don't like New Japan.
Yeah, no. So not at all. They're gonna be like, "Who? I don't know who that is."
Wrestling Stink said that.
Yeah.
anyways, I'll have everybody's predictions in a graphic, and it'll be up tomorrow on Elite POV or at least Sunday. But hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Fuck Ringside News too. You bunch of
Yeah.
fucking cucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you, you transphobic fucking pieces of shit.
Oh God.
There we go.
Agree.
Hey, if you're
Agree.
in Chicago,
Yes.
if you're in Chicago, come say hi to me, please.
Yes.
They won't be.
Look
I
out
know
for-
because they sit in the fucking basement.
Look, they're sending the
asking them
bots.
to
They're
come in.
sending the bots in the
Oh,
chat.
look, and that was real quick.
Listen, Escobar, I'm the fucking drug lord here.
What about these giveaways, Kyle?
Yeah, that's
Drop
what I was
that
trying to get to,
fan
but
hammer.
like we got into ringside
Fan
news
hammer,
bashing.
baby.
Fuck Ringside News.
I know.
Fuck Ringside News. Fuck Wrestle Inc. Fuck all these other podcasts. They all suck dick. All right, I said it.
You know what doesn't suck? Giving stuff away to people.
Giving stuff away, which we're about to give away. Two things, guys. We're giving away a $25 Shop AEW gift
Two
card,
giveaways.
and we're giving away a free piece of merchandise from our shop. It's elitepovmerch.com. So first we're going to do, so I'm going to explain the rules. If you guys are a fan of mine and Ant's EFED, it's that simple. So for anyone that doesn't watch and is in that Twitch chat, basically what you're going to do when the contest does start, you will put an exclamation mark in the chat with the word ticket next to it. It's got to be all one word.
Exclamation Morgan Freeman.
I can't change that. So it's going to be exclamation mark ticket. So once the chat does, or once the contest does start, you'll do that. You can only have one ticket, and then it'll draw a random winner.
And do not enter, you fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please don't.
Wait, what are we giving away first?
I'm not a fucking part of the show
the
anymore.
$25 shop AW card will be given away first. So we're going to do that right now, guys. The giveaway is now open.
First.
Anthony.
And if you win,
this is
part of
also
the
why,
show anymore.
This is also why
it's gonna be
you guys need to watch us when we are live, twitch.tv/ElitePOV. Great stuff like this.
Yes, I did explain the contest rules. I tweeted out a few times, so if you didn't see them, well, then too bad for you.
I have a big idea now.
Okay.
Because I know that AEW, Tony Khan, you can't deliver Morgan Freeman, but I know who can. Kirk Ranner. Kirk Ranner could definitely.
We're still
deliver
on the Morgan Freeman train.
Bro, I'm going to have a Morgan Freeman voice actor do a whole fucking promo package for us.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
It'd be like, champion, what does that mean to you? Fucking.
I know Ant is like in the clouds right now, but Tony Khan has a lot of money. He would pay Morgan Freeman to do like the promo package for somebody.
Right?
Like,
Can you imagine? It's like, you don't need a hat to wear a cowboy. As Morgan Freeman said that shit, bro. That's my text tone. Text tone. The best in the world. Fucking ringing. Every time I get a call, it'd be Morgan Freeman saying best in the world.
I got Carcaranta here.
Right? You know what I mean? You know the perfect person. Wait. Tell someone to send me a goodbye video.
Send us a DM for that. But guys, exclamation mark ticket in the chat will get you a chance at a $25 shop.
I'm going to win.
EW gift card. If Ant wins, we'll redo the contest 100%.
No, if I win, I win, and you don't get to pick the shirt. I just send you a fuck ringside news shirt.
Okay.
that you have to get designed and put up on this.
And I'll have an imprint of my balls on it for them.
So give everybody another 15 seconds because I count for the delay. Some people, for some reason, some people's Twitch, when you're watching Twitch, it delays for whatever reason.
When you watch on mobile, it's pretty
Yeah.
delayed.
So 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I
thought it was Jay Wise.
2 minutes. So
It's
let's.
Sting! It's Sting!
All right, folks, let's draw a winner. The winner of the $25 shop AW gift card is 4-Star Prince.
Oh,
These
T3.
fucking contests. He just can't win in the EFED. Fuck, dude.
He wins this, but he'll lose to Chungus.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Congratulations, 4-Star.
Congrats, 4-Star.
Well, I'll be
Congrats.
reaching out to you,
Congrats.
and I'm gonna go to the shop, get the code, and then send it over to you. Okay, so keep an eye out in your DMs.
You got to tell us what shirt you buy so we can approve it.
so we can approve it. What?
We
Next,
got to approve the shirt.
Next, we're gonna do a free piece of merchandise from ElitePOVmerch.com. Let me just set that up here. Elite POV merch.
So let's make this fair. 4-Star, you cannot enter this contest.
Yes. So
Yes.
4-Star, you cannot enter in again. So this is for the Elite POV merch. So that contest is going to start right now, guys. Get an exclamation mark ticket in the chat.
First.
Yeah, I swear.
No, Frankie Bebop beat me.
Frankie Bebop beat you.
Frankie Bebop.
Bebop.
Bebop. But yes, but yes, exclamation mark ticket in the chat, folks. You get a chance at a free piece of merchandise. We got a lot of cool merchandise on the website. A lot of cool ones.
Yes, and we'll let you pick.
We'll let you pick.
obviously.
I will say that maybe we should exclude the Pride one since there is a reasoning behind the purchase of the Pride shirts.
Yes.
So you get to
Yes.
pick a free piece of merchandise that is not included
Actually,
in the
if
Pride
you
ones.
pick that, I'll throw up the money to
There you
because
go.
it's about the message too. So if you
Yeah.
pick that, I'll throw up the whatever we make into the fund.
Deal. You know what?
Man.
I will also throw in some too. There you go.
You know
You
what?
get
I'll
a double
also throw in some too.
There you go.
Yeah.
So if you don't pick the Pride shirt, you're a piece of shit. That's
Yeah.
basically what we're gonna
Kinda
do.
we just worked ourselves into a shoot, brother. Oh God. But
We're on a roll tonight. This is why we can't have alcohol on the
yeah,
show.
exclamation mark ticket, guys. Come on, give you guys a couple more seconds here. I'm gonna give you guys another 20 seconds to enter in this contest, just accounting for some Twitch delay. But yeah, I'll have the graphic with all our picks up. Sure to be a fantastic pay-per-view. It's gonna be good.
You better put Morgan Freeman in mine.
Can't wait.
I'm just gonna. Your column for picks is just all gonna say Morgan Freeman.
That's
the
fine
whole
with
way
me.
down.
I'm picking Morgan Freeman to bet on the house. He's got 60,001 odds to show up. I'm betting it.
If there was a battle, like casino battle royal or something, and you have to pick the Joker, you're going to Vegas. You're going to find Morgan Freeman as a betting on.
Whatever.
Ant's
It'd be
gonna
cool
hit,
to meet.
though. That's
It'd be cool to meet God.
All right, folks. The betting is now, or the betting, the contest is now closed. Let's draw a winner. The winner is Frankie Bebop.
Oh!
Frankie Bebop. Congratulations,
Kyle's favorite name in the entire
It
for
is.
world.
Frankie Bebop. Just love saying it.
Frankie Bebop.
Frankie Bebop.
But congratulations, Frankie Bebop. And thank you guys all for tuning in to our crazy long podcast, an hour and 40 minutes. But
We've gone
That's
longer.
Yes, we've gone longer before, but
I have never went that long in my life.
Oh my God, Anthony.
we're gonna wrap up the show here, guys. Make sure you are following.
And then my eye went crooked.
We'll be back again next week at our regular time and schedule. Thursday. Thank you, Nate, for the gifted sub to Frankie Bebop in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Oh, look at that. Frankie Bebop winning all the goods. Play the lottery. Give me
Yeah.
$5.
That's it, just $5.
Follow us on
Bye.
Twitter at ElitePOV. That's twitter.com/ElitePOV, Instagram.com/ElitePOV, on TikTok, ElitePOV Clips. You can also follow, again, patreon.com/ElitePOV and support the show that way. Again, more Nerdy Elites coming out, more K2 Observers going to come out. And then we have our merch page, like we just said, ElitePOVmerch.com. A lot of cool looking merchandise.
pride
Go check it
shirts.
out. Look at that pride shirt that Jackie's rocking. We don't
Yes,
have a
look
fucking
at
casual
it.
shirt,
Look at
but
it.
Yeah,
Look
look
at
at
it.
that. Hold on. Do that again. Real quick.
Look at it.
anyways,
Should I get closer to the camera?
I don't know. Phil, do you want to take control of the outro here?
Listen, so if you guys want to follow us,
I did all that.
patreon.com/ElitePOV. Right, we mentioned the merch, ElitePOVmerch.com, twitch.tv/ElitePOV, where if you're live and we're going into a pay-per-view, you could have won something, but you're not. You're watching later. YouTube.com/ElitePOV. Available anywhere podcasts. You get your podcast, you listen to your podcast, who gives a fuck, right? Leave us a like, leave us a ratings. Spotify has ratings now, I guess. I don't know if anybody cares about them, but leave us a rating there. We're
It's real to
in a
me,
huge
damn it.
pay-per-view huge pay-per-view weekend. Obviously, no Good Morning Week Elite this week because we already covered Rampage. Our show was longer than Rampage, but we thank you guys.
The
for
next
listening.
pay-per-view, we're going to be there live, and we have a lot planned
No,
for that.
stop saying that. The next pay-per-view is Forbidden Door.
Oh, sorry, the one after that.
Yes. So the next AEW pay-per-view, we will be there live. Thanks to your guys' support over on the merch, over on Patreon, over on this Twitch channel. If you guys want to sub, that also goes a long way. Thank you.
I
And
have
like
something so
Jackie
cool
said,
planned.
get the Pride shirts. You still have all of January. July 1st, we take them down.
Yeah.
We take them down July 1st. So make sure you get yours if you haven't yet. And follow us everywhere. Don't follow me. Don't follow Ant. We hate all of you. But not you listening to the show. You out there, wrestling fans. You suck.
Fuck everybody.
Wow.
Right. But follow Jackie
Not all
and
this
Kyle. Remember, watch AWF every Sunday and Monday.
Not
No,
Roy
no,
Flush
no,
and
no.
fucking one.
Ant's
What-
movie-
yeah, it's
Ant's
Monday
movie
and
show
Tuesday.
So we're
Tuesday.
doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Well,
3 days.
usually at a regular schedule time.
No,
Sunday
he's
and
going
Monday.
to Tuesday.
I changed it.
Oh,
He's going
fuck
Tuesday.
me. All right. So
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday. All right. We got Raw and fucking Taboo Tuesday coming up. Make sure
I'm
you guys,
NXT 3.0. Come watch it.
it's the most fun you will have in
Sure.
e-betting. I am main eventing the next
Try to
pay-per-view
make
against
it.
heel. I'm going to get my ass kicked in e-fed and in real life. That's going to be a lot
Thick
of
boy
fun
Revo.
for me.
Oh, we love Thick Boy Real. Yeah, the pay-per-view is actually fucking 9 days. 9 days from tonight. 9 days from tonight. But guys, thank you so much for all the support. Some of you for the past fucking 8 years. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys for being the best. And this is the most fun I've had on a show. Yeah, fuck Ringside News.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys for listening to another episode of Elite POV. Thank you for the love for 50 episodes, and we'll see you guys later. And remember, you don't need a hat to be a cowboy, and he's winning on Sunday. Fuck you, Ant.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.